Maybe it was Kick. Yeah, cause we good without Kick. So shit.
I do hear it now a little bit, Steve.
You so sick of all them podcasts around the way, where they give you more drama than give you game. A show that's just for you, but your mama can chill and play. Wanna be entertained? Oh, I know just a place. You got a question, just ask Al James, cause he know. And no one pushed the needle like that boy Rico Rufino. Ladies crazy for JB, they be hating, he ain't single. We all got style with ease, that's for steez. If you ain't noticed the beam, Nina, we discussing everything except for fake people, bullshit and selling dreams. Hustlers and civilians can't forget about the beans. As long as they real and they always welcome at the beam.
Isn't it? 99. 99. 989. 989. 989. My bad. I got the singing and everything. What's going on, everybody? This is the Bean. Said that, meant that, always gonna be that. We got Al James in the building. We got Feather Family Steve's in the building. But we have a special guest today, Lil Aubz. I love when my niece come on here. What's going on, Aubrey?
Nothing much. How about y'all?
Man,
Chilling,
we can't
chilling.
complain at
Good
all.
to see you, niece. Ooh.
Yeah, most definitely. Thanks for coming through and you know what I'm saying, pulling up to the Bean. That means a lot.
Definitely.
So
we're
what?
happy to have you. We gotta do a whole interview. We gotta do a special episode in the daytime.
Yeah, because it is kind of close to bedtime. Like, you know what I'm saying, it is kind of later. But Aubrey, let's get straight into it because I know you have big things going on tomorrow and everything. So, like, where do you want to start at? Like, you know what I'm saying? How is school going? And things of that sort.
School's going great actually. I'm getting all A's. I haven't had no missing work for like months now, which is a very big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten student of the month. What
Oh,
else?
Okay.
congratulations, niece.
Yeah, you going crazy.
Yeah.
I started football, so that's something.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
position
like
you playing?
I don't know.
You don't
she
know?
said, I don't know.
Nah,
What you want to play? You want to
I
play
don't
running
know.
back? You want to run the ball?
Nah.
Nah. You want to throw
She
it?
said, nah.
Mm-mm.
Catch? No, none of that.
You don't want to
Like,
catch?
I don't know what I'm better at defense in all sports. So like,
Okay.
Feel that.
She oh yeah, she said straight
Beast mode.
defense.
That's
I
my
feel
niece.
that.
Beast
I
mode.
feel that.
Like
I feel
he said,
that.
that's my niece. All
Beast
right, and
mode.
then another
Football
thing,
player.
Aubrey, like you know what I'm saying, we see that you eating like with the good grades and everything, but um, your favorite sport is basketball, if I'm not mistaken, right?
yeah.
So, like, what you got going on with basketball, and how do you juggle like everything that you do because you make music, you do basketball, you a straight A student. Like, how do you juggle all of that?
Well, for me, it's actually like it's kind of easy sometimes, and then it's kind of hard, like because it just depends. Because my week is always kind of wonky. Because now that I started football, I got practice on Tuesday, game on Tuesday, practice on Wednesday, game on Tuesday. Then we go to basketball, practice on Friday, game on Saturday, and usually I have practice on Monday, so I'm only free on Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Sunday is your rest day. That's your time to yourself.
Yeah.
And what you doing for fun? Or because I know you got a lot of extracurricular activities, but
For fun, what do I do for fun?
dance,
Usually,
TikTok.
uh, yeah, I usually just watch TikTok or try to make music.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
can.
so like, when you say either TikTok or music, like, what is your creative process with the music? Like, do you write your raps? Do you like punch in? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, how do you write your songs?
So usually, I like to like dive into new things. So I usually go and watch TikTok and like search up different apps to like make music on. And
Mm-hmm.
recently I've been downloading some like apps for music, and I downloaded one that actually helps really good. I can't remember what it's called, but like I could type on there and it's gonna like record my voice too, and that actually helps a lot.
Oh,
Oh, that's what's
good.
up.
Okay then. And then like from our first interview and everything, like Aubrey, you have been like you're just a great student, great
Yeah,
athlete and everything. Like
great
when it
kid.
comes
Yeah.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying, great kids. So when it comes to everything that you've learned in your journey as a kid, what is your advice to other kids that want to like rap and do basketball and get straight A's like you? Like what would be your advice to them?
I would say put your main focus on school first and then just push everything else to the side until like you get good grades and like everything else. Make sure you have everything in set for school, and then you can start off with like sports or whatever else you're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's it.
that's fire because the grades gonna always come first with everybody else. So you might as well just get them out the way and
Yeah.
make everything else easier. So it's good that you
Mm-hmm.
already know that.
Hold on, I gotta ask you this, your top 5 artists right now.
Ooh, top
Oh,
five.
yeah.
I'll have to say Megan Thee Stallion, of course. Gloria.
Okay.
Mm, let's see. Doesn't matter what kind of artist, like
Nope.
rapping
Nope.
and okay.
It could
So
be
Megan Thee
singers.
Stallion,
It could be country singers. Whatever you want.
Beyonce, of course.
Okay.
SZA, and I don't listen to Rod Wave a lot, but it just depends. Rod Wave, kind of.
Yeah.
Rod
Okay.
That's
Wave.
solid
Solid.
though. That's a solid one, especially for
Yeah.
how young you are. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
actually a good one.
That's
Well,
solid top
well,
five. That's
Aubrey,
solid
I ain't
top.
gonna lie to you. Usually I have to bribe kids to like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you do good in school,
Yeah,
I
me
can
too.
do this for you. But since you already do all that, tell your mama to pull up
I don't know what just happened. He just froze for a
I
second.
think you just froze,
He'll
Rico.
be back. He'll
He
be
goes,
back.
tell your mama to pull up.
my
Tell
baby.
you.
Can y'all
You
hear
said
me?
what, Rico?
I'm sorry. I said I already know. Well, usually I have to bribe kids to do like good stuff, but you already like excellent with that. So
Yeah.
since you already getting straight A's, basketball, everything, you doing what you need to do. Tell your mama to bring you down here where I'm at, and I'm gonna let her know when the next Ride Wave concert is, and I'll pay for your ticket. And you hear it her, you hear it her first because Ride Wave is from St. Pete, and I stay down here. So if you
Or
want to
I
see
think I
Ride
think
Wave,
SZA might be coming before Rod Wave.
you say who?
I think SZA probably coming before Rod.
Bro, we not talking about Scissor. Like, what are you talking
No,
about? Aubrey want to see.
She said SZA before Rod
Who
Wave
said
though.
I never said I wanted to see Rod Wave. I said I liked him.
Yeah, she said
Oh,
she
so
liked him.
so who you want to see then? Oh, excuse me. Who you want to see
Right.
then?
I mean, SZA is like
Yeah,
she is kind of
She
better.
that thing.
she is better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
she is better.
And she got a bigger performance too. So
It's gonna be that's a nice show. You know.
yeah, we gonna have to try to put something together.
Hey, Al James. The reason, you know what? I'm not about to play with Al James. The reason why you going to see SZA is not the same reason why Lil Aubz going.
Nigga, ain't
But
nobody talking
anyways,
about
we'll
all
talk
that.
about that later.
You just a
But
perv.
Lil Aubz, you do have your basketball tournament coming up and
Right.
everything. Can you elaborate what's going on with this basketball tournament and everything?
NCAA.
So basically, in about a week or two, I'm gonna be going to a basketball tournament that's gonna be on live TV, and it's called the NA. I think it's NAAC. Wait, what?
NCAA.
NCAA.
Double A.
NCAA. And basically, I just have to raise up some money so I can play in the tournament. And yeah,
And then who do they contact for that? Like if they want to donate, let them know who to contact.
they just have to contact my mom, and if they want to, they can send it to my Cash App.
Okay, and let them know your Cash App too. We gonna post it in the comments.
All right.
Yep, I just posted it on Twitter for sure.
Yeah, we definitely
I
been
can't remember my
promoting
Cash
that
App.
lady.
Like Aubrey Camp or something.
What is it?
I, I got it right here. Lil Aubz Cash App is hold on is $ Aubrey Campbell 14. That's AUBREYCAMP BELL14. And then what I'm about to do, I'm about to just go ahead and put that on a QR code so y'all don't have to like, you know what I'm saying, spell it out. And I'm finna go
Yeah.
ahead comment it too.
Okay, good.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
I think
How
Rico,
did you
the way
struggle
Rico
to
read
spell my
off your
name?
name, he might have to go back to school.
No,
I
like
know.
yeah,
How did you
because
struggle to spell my name?
well, I'm just gonna say like usually Cash App names ain't that long. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah.
Like they usually to the point. Like you know what I'm saying. But
Well,
like, but that's okay. That's okay.
mine is my whole name too. Don't worry about it. Mine is my whole name too. So we got
Mine's
that in common. Hey,
yeah.
Aubrey, do you remember Fast Life Tony? You remember
Nah,
you used to sing that all the time?
nah.
Nah. Yeah, you was.
Yeah, she getting old on us, Steve. She getting
That's
old on
Sure
us.
crazy.
did. I used
That's
to drop you off
crazy.
at Radio
Oh, my leg! I just got
and
a
back
cramp
up.
in my leg.
So,
No,
hey, Aubrey, I got a question for you.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
So what is your favorite food?
Crab legs.
Crab
Word?
legs?
That's my niece.
Like why crab legs before anything? Like crab legs?
The
You was
best.
They're
very
good.
confident with that too.
They're delicious.
Kids
You
Facts.
said
bougie.
they're delicious.
With that butter, in there.
Oh my god, man.
She's also, oh my god.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
A big one.
Kids got expensive taste now. My nephew like Hokkaido.
Oh
Hokkaido?
yeah. Oh, they love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said, why you say it like
I pronounce
that?
it the real Japanese way. You know, I be doing some bullshit all the time.
Yeah.
You talking about the real Japanese way?
You
I'm
know how
crying.
James know how to eat with chopsticks.
Yeah, like Al James, Aubrey, that man Al James over there. He's the. Do you know how to eat with chopsticks? Cause that's all
Me?
he eat Chinese food with.
Oh yeah, I know how to use chopsticks. Anytime I
See,
eat noodles, I use them.
she cultured.
Yeah. I figured
See,
she knew how to do
y'all be uncultured. We
I mean, like,
cultured.
it.
I'm obsessed
No,
with.
Aubrey is very cultured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aubrey is definitely probably more cultured than me for sure. I ain't gonna lie,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But I respect that. I respect that. Be better than me,
Uh,
Aubrey. You know what I'm saying.
I wanted to ask you, who's your favorite hooper right now? Who's your favorite basketball player right now?
Good one.
Who would that be? Actually, I don't know.
You don't know? Do you
You
like
don't know?
Anthony Edwards?
Mm,
Stephen Curry?
yes.
Okay.
You watch any of the women?
Not really.
No, you don't
I
like
was supposed to do Stephen Curry for my project.
Where?
what, like a book report?
For like, I was
Ain't got
supposed
no
to dress up
books on
as
the
him,
set.
and like, I was supposed to dress up as him for like, I can't remember what it was. I was supposed to dress up as him and then like state some information, but then my friend decided that he was gonna do it before me.
Oh, so he didn't took your style.
I
He
know.
didn't took your idea.
He lame for real. That's what it is.
I
Yeah,
know.
we might have to see about little buddy
Yeah, I
later.
don't
We
like
gonna
that.
ask after this.
So
We
still
we
Steph
gonna ask a
Curry.
couple sections. You know what I'm saying? Because you had that idea.
What's up with that number 30,
Hey, shout out
son?
the little dog. Like you know what I'm saying? You feel me? No, but anyways. So all right. So all right. So it's safe to say that Stephen Curry is your favorite player. But what makes you so passionate about the game of basketball? Because you've been playing the game of basketball for years.
Yeah.
Years. So like what makes you passionate about the game?
I feel like it's because I actually understand the game and like I've been playing it for a while and like it's like basketball's a part of me kind of. And if I didn't play basketball, I feel like something would have been left without me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been a little empty void. It be
Yeah.
looking so natural for you when you hoop. Like I be watching your highlights and everything,
Mhm.
and what your mom send me, and I'll be like, dang, she just looked like a natural out there. You be looking like Juju out there. I don't know if you know who that is, but
You know,
but
you play.
yeah, she's a
You
hooper.
play AAU.
Yep.
Oh, what team?
Royal Deans.
The who? She said it fast. I ain't hear it. I ain't-
Yeah, me either.
Royal Deans.
Okay. Who
Okay.
the,
Yeah,
who
that
the
must
coach
be
over
in the
there?
squad.
Yeah.
Lolo
And is
Deloria.
that who you doing? Is that who you doing the NCAA with?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. And you
Okay, I was
play what,
wondering.
point guard, right?
That's what's up.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Do you like do you feel like you be having to like lead the team like a point guard is
Did
like
last
supposed
week.
to? Do you try to like coach them some way somehow?
I don't have to like coach them, but sometimes I do have to like when they're feeling sloppy, I do have to like pick it up because like I
Exactly.
can't
Yeah.
just can't just let them act sloppy, and I just gotta pick it up like I did last week.
Yeah,
The point
you
guard
gotta
is
show.
the
You
coach
gotta
on the
show
court.
by lead by example.
Yeah,
That's
you are
a
the
fact.
coach on the court.
Yeah,
Believe it or not,
you can be a playing coach.
Yeah, for real,
That's the
for
point
real.
guard role, really.
Yeah, that's the point guard role for real, for real. Yeah, that's true.
Just a proud mama moment. The first 9 minutes of the game, my baby was up 13 points.
See,
You see what
What?
I'm saying? You
that's
see
what
what
we
I'm saying?
That's how she coached. Then she lead by example.
Yeah.
Hey, should I
Oh.
shout out to Mellow Mo DP. He just commented and said, "Little Aubz, let's work."
Okay.
Yeah, that would be dope.
He want to get in the
Yeah.
booth.
That would be
Ooh.
Yeah,
hard.
he trying to get in the booth, man. Shout out to Mellow Mo DP.
Yeah, man.
We can most
Aubz,
definitely
are you
put that
working on
together.
new music?
Huh?
Are you working on any new music right now?
I'm working on one song. Yeah, I'm working on one song. And
Okay, you ain't gotta tell us if you don't want to.
I'm not gonna tell you guys.
Yeah,
That's
you ain't gotta.
that's just.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
spill the
And then
beans.
I got my unreleased. That's already done. I just gotta release it.
Okay, then. Well, when you do release it, you know we gonna give you a review, so you gotta go crazy.
Yeah.
We gonna
she
tag
gonna
you in
go
that
crazy.
review.
She gonna go crazy. I heard a
That's
couple
to have your
unreleased
basketball
songs
video
already
up
too.
now.
I see the look on her face. I know he ain't just saying.
But I did want to say though, Niece, that I am so proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You really set an example for younger kids and even my children. You know, your cousins. You like you said, you a straight A student. You are a good athlete. You are a good music recording artist. Like you got so much life in you, so much ahead of you, and I am so proud of you. Beautiful, beautiful little girl.
Factual.
You know, and I don't know where you got that from. No, I'm just playing.
Don't be playing on my sis. Don't play on my
play
sister.
now.
And then, hey Aubrey, as your uncle, I gotta tell you the same thing. Like I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. And then if anybody ever play with you, call your Uncle Rico. Cause I'm gonna press a button on it.
No,
I'm gonna press a button around there. So call Rico call your Uncle Rico before your Uncle Steve's. Cause he all he gonna do is call me. That's all he gonna do is call me. So like, don't even worry about it.
That's a total lie.
That's all he gonna do. But like, I do know it's a school night.
She did say she ain't like your intro neither.
That was lame. Without me in it, that's so lame.
Ooh.
What? Oh, you want?
Al James made the intro.
No, I feel it though.
So you know what that mean, Aubrey?
I mean, it's iffy. I mean,
so you know what that mean, Aubrey? You gotta
write.
Yeah, you gotta give us a new intro. You gotta give us a new intro.
Yeah, you gotta give us one.
Al James to make the beat. Like you gotta give us an intro then.
Actually, we need a feature with you and Al.
Shout out to
James.
Night 5.
Oh, shout out to Night 5. I see you in the comments, my boy. What'd he say?
He said kudos to my guys. I fuck with y'all.
Man, 100.
We appreciate you, Night 5, man. Can't wait for them songs.
Hey, Night 5, you see how she said she not messing with the intro. So we got Lil Aubz on the next intro, man.
Yeah,
that's how we gonna have to do it. That's how we gonna have to do it.
And I want you and Al James to get together and do something, or put a little song together. I think that'd be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and then it seemed like a lot of people want to work with you, Aubz, in the music industry.
Yeah, you see, like even in the comments, like Mellow Mo DP. He said, he said he want to work with you all, so we can put that together for sure. Love this.
Yeah, we gonna do a couple things. There's a lot of things.
Matter of fact, before I said that, Aubrey, are you open to working with other artists?
I mean, yeah, I'm open to anything for real. Try new things.
New thing. Look, that's what it is.
All right, bet that. So we might see some collabs in the future. But Aubrey, I do know it's a school night and we was kind of late and everything. Before you get out of here, what she said? I'm sorry. I need you to keep that straight A's up. So I'm sorry about
you know she got her mama in there too. Rico.
Yeah. I already know. I already know. Sita, this one of my favorite sisters. Even though I need to put her in the headlock, but I can't because her head too big. But
damn.
But I'm sorry. I was throwing shade. But yeah, before you get out of here, little Aubrey, like what do you have to say? Like tell people where to find you at, what you have up to come. Shout yourself out.
You can find me on YouTube. YouTube, Apple, and
Spotify.
and Spotify. Those are the 3 platforms you can find me on. All you gotta do is type in Lil Aubz. That's spelled Lilaubs.
Let them know. Let them know.
Let them
Yeah.
know. And
Let 'em
Instagram, Lil Aubz 14. Like, don't forget
Okay.
about that. Follow Lil Aubrey on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Life of 989 page for posting Lil Aubrey.
Yeah, most definitely.
She is accepting sponsorships and donations for her platform and everything that's going on with her NCAA tournament. So if you do want your brand or logo presented on her jerseys and everything, go ahead and contact Sita Burden and Alicia Taylor on Facebook so that they will be able to get your brand and get you together as a sponsor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just gotta throw that out there.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, support the positivity, because this young lady is very positive. She's doing everything the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
No shortcuts. She works hard. So, you know, if you can, do what you can.
Yeah, because you already know the Bing and Linnell the Year, we already sponsored. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all got love for us, y'all got love for Lil Aubrey, go ahead, show some love so she can go ahead follow her dreams, man. So
And Aubrey,
that's what we here for. We here to support
kids, god damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, James, I thought I was gonna be the first person to cuss.
I'm sick of it.
He's beat me.
No, I'm sick of everybody.
Yeah, I've been trying not to cuss this whole time. I got the lighter right here. I
had to do it. I had to
for
say
some
it.
reason, I was nervous when we got on with Aubrey.
Hey, Sita was like, all right, the hood rat and it's starting. Sita said, go ahead,
It
get up out of
definitely
here.
is. I'm trying to go drink my wine.
Me
Look,
too.
she trying to have grown time.
We'd have got her turn.
For grown time.
Turn up.
All right, we love you though, Aubz. Thanks for coming, and we
All
gonna
right,
have plenty
Aubrey.
more to
Yeah,
come.
appreciate
We
it.
got plenty more to come.
Yeah, all right, then. All right, bye-bye. And we gonna play Rouse House at the end. We gonna play Rouse House. We gonna get you together with that.
Yeah, gonna.
Yo, what up, DA?
What up, DA?
He said, I'm sick of everybody.
Hey, Night 5, bro. I'm sick
man,
of everybody, bro. Not
man,
supporting.
shit.
Not
But
supporting
yeah,
the
like
people we
I
supposed to be
can finally
supporting.
get high in this bitch though. I already gone. Huh?
Yeah,
What the fuck
yeah,
y'all
man.
got going on, fellas? I can cuss again. Damn.
I was
fuck going on?
I was gonna turn on the fog machine earlier, man, but I ain't do it.
Hey,
Steve, I see you change scenery. You got the table on the beam today.
Yeah, man, because I got my kids. My wife, shout out to my wife. She out of town on work, so I got the kids. So I gotta stay close to the, you know.
You better not be in that toilet.
Yeah. Hey, see the talk about nah.
Hey,
Night 5 talking about we play too much. Hey, shout out to Night 5. We still got another review to drop of Night 5,
Yeah,
like his
we do.
one mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was
is
talking about doing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I watched it by myself, but yeah, we got to do it together.
Yeah.
I watched Bro Shit by myself.
But I ain't gonna cap though. The Song Wars is on Saturday. Night 5 low key a op. He low key a op right now. Because Team Baby Cocaine been hitting me up playing crazy on the DMs.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might need security on Discord.
So for y'all that don't know, May 17th, right, Rico?
Yeah, May 17th, this Saturday.
This Saturday, Song Wars is kicking off. It's gonna be sponsored by Linnell Dier, and it's basically gonna be Rico's a captain, Baby Cocaine is a captain, Al James is on Team Rico. He gonna be participating as an artist. Nightfire is on Team Baby Cocaine.
Bro, no, you're not about to do that. Nightfire is crazy.
Night 5.
It's Night 5. 5. Night 5.
Hey.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
We gotta respect artist's stage name.
Yeah, you gotta respect that man's name, bro. Apologize, Steve. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna cut it to you. My bad. I thought you was JB.
Yeah. My fault, bro. If I butchered your name, bro. My fault.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Oh
Because I know
shit.
niggas be calling me A1989 and shit. Like,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Al.
I done had to correct a couple niggas on your shit. Yeah.
Nigga,
But
you be calling them Al Jams.
yeah, I call him Jam. But that's my nickname. That's my nickname for bro. I got everybody got
The same rules apply to you. Just because you were part of the being, same rules go to Steve's. I forgot I ain't on his Discord. I ain't got the horn on this bitch. I was about to.
Yeah, ain't none of those.
What's up, DA? What's up?
DA, that P whipped and happy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, say the whole name. Pussy with the happy.
Yeah.
Bro, we ain't got no kids on here no more. We can say pussy whipped.
My kids is here. My kids.
Bro, man, bro, why you always got me out here looking like an asshole?
No, it's not Albert.
No, it's not.
Is your name Albert? Is crazy.
That's crazy.
A lot of people don't know my real name though.
Mm-mm.
Albert is crazy.
Albert makes sense though.
Like Albert, that's the app that niggas asked $50 for. I saw that on Instagram.
What? Wait, what?
What happened?
What the hell Rico just say?
I ain't hear him. I ain't hear him either.
No, y'all ain't never seen the ad of the Albert app, like the Payday Advance app. Like,
Oh yeah.
I thought that was Dave. I thought that was Dave.
Dave and Albert. Them two niggas is fronting money.
Oh yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. I signed up for both of them niggas.
Oh, I ain't hiding my name. It's just people don't be knowing it.
Niggas ain't giving shit.
Man, Sita looking for a reason to be nosy. She want to be nosy about everything. I'm like a detective.
No, Sita.
Yeah, no,
Sita. I said to her, Sita ain't nosy. Like she's matured too much as a woman. Sita. I sent Sita that video of old girl cussing me out on live, and she talking about I matured a lot. You was supposed to gas me up so I could tag her on that bitch the next day. Like you supposed to be messy with me.
Hey, speaking of, did y'all see that shit that Faith Evans said that she had heard she used to listen to the dial tones of the phone to hear to figure out the number that Biggie was dialing.
I've seen that.
Like to find out who he was cheating with.
And I used to do that, so I know she.
Because like you know how you press redial and it play the numbers back. She used to do that shit. Like, and you know she got perfect pitch because she a singer and shit. So she that's a 9. That's a 4.
But why would she do that?
That's crazy.
Why would she do that when she was out there doing dicks?
Exactly.
Faith Evans was a whore, a Jezebel, a Bathsheba.
It was just a toxic relationship.
Hold on, we ain't gonna go too hard on Faith though.
It was a toxic relationship.
Like she even said, you don't remember when Faith Evans hopped on Drink Champs and nobody said nothing at all about her being a hoe, and she was just like,
say that.
That's her business. She grown.
Yeah.
But it was a toxic relationship.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna cap. If that's her business, I got somebody that want to see about that. Yeah, that's your business. My mans want to see about that. I ain't gonna say my man's name.
Who?
What? My mans need to see about Faith Evans since she throwing it. Yeah, I gotta.
Wishful thinking.
What you mean? She said she was throwing it to everybody. Why my homie can't get some? If you gonna be a hoe, be the best hoe you can be.
Said Faith Evans was a doodle head.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna do too much on Faith Evans.
She was doing.
Why not? Like, do you think?
No, we love her as an artist. We love Faith Evans. That's why we're able to talk about her.
When Biggie said he used to shit on bitches' chest, you think he was talking about Faith?
I never heard Biggie say that.
Probably. He was probably talking about her.
He probably was talking about Lil' Kim.
He's probably talking about everybody.
Probably. Yeah.
But like, damn, like Biggie did used to say about shitting on bitches' chest, but like, damn, you Biggie Smalls, you big as hell.
I never heard
like, how much shit is going on this bitch chest?
It's a lot.
Like,
Faith Evans fucked with the enemy. That's a no-no.
She did do that.
Pac was that nigga though. DA.
Man, she's a fucking whore.
Yeah,
what you expect?
But she was with Biggie though. It's you.
Of
all the bitches, of all the women in the world.
How do you know all this? You was
Sita said that she was fucking both coasts
because the whole world know Faith Evans was on some bullshit.
She was a fucking slut.
She was, though.
But like, ain't nothing wrong with a slut being a slut.
We love Faith Evans and shit, you know.
Yeah. That's
I don't love Faith Evans because I don't love these hoes. But I fuck with Faith.
No, I love Faith Evans.
You know what I'm saying?
Her.
But I don't like her too much. I don't love Faith Evans because I can't love the hoes.
I don't like her too much, but I do love her.
Like what they say, we don't love these hoes.
Not like her. I know.
Man, she admitted.
I know she was getting cheated on.
I just know the shit she was saying.
She said it herself
when she got drunk. I watched that interview.
And y'all gotta think they got married like damn near 3 days after.
Oh, they shit was definitely toxic. I ain't saying that. Like you know, I ain't taking nothing away from what Big did to her. I ain't saying that, but she was a wild one.
I tried to figure out who killed Tupac and Biggie, so I needed to know everything.
See, Faith did it. No, I'm bullshit.
Nah, Brandy did that shit. Brandy
really about it though.
Brandy out here catching hats. I ain't forgot.
Brandy really about it.
No, Brandy really about that shit.
Brandy more about it than Ray. Brandy, I was about to say she more about it than Ray J. I ain't never heard of Ray J catching no hat. Nothing.
No, Ray J, yeah. But
he with shit and all, but you know,
he from the 9 block.
Yeah,
Ray J. Yeah. That's a skit on Light. So hold on. So DA, you said you're gonna premiere your video on the Bean 989.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let me know.
It has been discussed.
Okay.
Pussy Whipping Happy will be premiered on the Bean.
Yeah, it is right here.
Y'all heard it here first. We've been talked about it, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, we finna premiere the video on the Bean.
That's dope.
The official video.
I can't wait for that. Y'all been keeping up with the trial?
You about the Diddy trial?
Nah,
like,
really.
But this the thing though.
I've been seeing.
But this the thing though. All right, so I'm finna start it just like this. If we gonna talk about this trial, Diddy wasn't supposed to beat her ass in that hallway, and if he ever just beat the brakes off her ass, he dead wrong. But Cassie was a monster too, according to what just came to light today, because she was getting pissed on and like you know what I'm saying, according to the shit, like she wanted to, and she get her mouth pissed in and she spit that shit in somebody else's mouth. That's super freaky. But
Carisha,
you was
Carisha
with that.
You was with that.
Carisha but like, but Carisha ain't settled out of court because remember, Diddy gave her what 10 million to keep her mouth shut.
No, he didn't give her shit. He had to.
Remember Diddy? Like she took that. Cassie took that bread.
She Diddy. Had to sue him.
But but she still took the bread. She still took the bread though.
She didn't take nothing.
Shut the fuck up.
She was giving the bread though.
Yeah, she was giving the bread to shut the fuck up.
The nipples in the seam. No, it wasn't to shut the fuck up. The shut the fuck up money was gonna be if it didn't go to court.
Bro, how? If I give a bitch $1. If I give a bitch $1 and she trying to sue me, and you know what I'm saying, I send you some money, what he just sit there the money to go on vacation? That don't sound right.
You saying it like he denied her the money. He wasn't going to give her the money. She had to take him to court for her to get the money.
Yes, and that's called settling out of court.
No, it's not. If
then
I have to take
she dropped the case and took the money. That's settling out of court.
Yeah, if you drop the case, that's settling out.
She dropped the case and took the money. Bro. She did drop the case. No, that's cap. She dropped the case. The feds picked up the case.
No, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. No.
How?
Because nigga, he had to. The judge ordered him to pay her. That's not settling out of court. Settling out of court.
That's
okay,
not. That's
my
not
lawyer.
I don't think that's true. The judge did not make
lawyer and your lawyer is meeting up, and we gonna settle this without the judge.
Let me do a little research because that bitch took that money and shut the fuck up until the feds picked it up. That bitch took that money from Diddy and shut the fuck up. And then the feds picked it up. Now you have to say something.
Carisha gonna keep her mouth shut, Sita. Carisha gonna keep her mouth shut about shit.
As she should.
Yeah, she gonna keep her mouth shut.
As she should.
Which Cassie kept her mouth shut for a long time.
It depends on what it is. Some shit you gotta tell on.
Yeah, she gonna have to tell too. Perhaps.
Why? She said she like to get peed on. What is it for her to tell on?
I think Cassie.
Ain't nobody talking about that.
You a freak.
That's why I said it depends on what it is. Ain't nobody talking about just regular sexual shit.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about like it depends on what it is. Like if it's some shit That's why I'm waiting on all the facts to come out for real.
Facts.
So like
Yeah.
we can actually know
I've been
what
keeping
the
up
fuck
with like the
going on.
headlines and shit of like the nipple shit and that shit is crazy. That's a different.
So it's saying Cassie Ventura confirms for the first time she settled civil suit with Combs for $20 million, and that was in November 2023.
$20 million?
Yes, they tried to settle, but the feds picked it up. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's a criminal charge, bro. The feds picked up a criminal case. What she did was a civil suit.
But if I give you 20 minutes to shut the fuck up in civil,
it's not
shut
giving
the fuck
you
up
that,
with criminal.
You're talking about hush money, bro. That's done before the courts even get involved.
That was the hush money.
No, it was not, nigga. Because why would we know this?
Because if it's in court, it's not hush money.
So
it's in court already.
So if she settled for 20 million, what the fuck you call it?
It's just settling. It's not out of court though. It's settling. Like you got sued.
And exactly, you settle out of court because
no, that's not settling out of court though.
If you settle, it is settling out of court because if the case doesn't go all the way, settling out of court is to make sure
somebody, bro, and you're ordered to pay.
Man, that's cap as hell. Can I get a felon to join?
If the case dismissed,
these niggas got clean records. These niggas got clean records.
Nigga, shut up. If the case dismissed, then that's out of court. But if they go all the way through and then you just lose your money, that's just losing. You got sued.
Can I get somebody that fought for their life in front of
nigga? Talk about somebody, nigga, who reads. Nigga, I read, nigga. That's all that matter, nigga. It be niggas who go to jail don't know what the fuck they getting charged with, so they don't even fucking matter. Nigga, quit all that bullshit. Don't insult my intelligence with that bullshit, nigga. I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm talking about it.
Nigga, I've been in jail and I don't believe that you did. I don't care about all that.
It don't matter. It don't matter about what you believe, nigga. It don't matter about what you believe.
What we saying?
It don't matter.
It
don't matter about what you believe.
Show me facts, bro. Show me facts.
What settling out of court is?
Settling out of court, bro. Bro, if you settle out of court, like, all right. So look, listen. That makes no sense because every time something gets brought to the light, somebody files a motion or something with the court, and once that gets brought to the light, the other motherfuckers hit up their lawyer and they make an agreement with the other person's lawyer so it doesn't have to go all the way through trial.
That's settling out of court. That is settling. That's what we said. That's what we said, nigga.
No,
he's saying
that's not what y'all said.
He's saying that's not what happened. Y'all having an argument, nigga. I'm talking about just the semantics of what y'all talking about. He's saying that's just not what happened. Y'all agree of what settling out of court is, motherfuckers. He's just saying that's what not happened.
And I'm liking that that's documented because we're gonna have to run that back because
run it back. Nigga.
Why the fuck did I have to like argue this shit if you just gonna say all right that you're right?
Because you're not listening. You're not listening. That's the point, bro.
How am I not listening?
Cause
and you just agree with what I said. I didn't have to listen. I didn't have to say shit in the first place,
bro. Okay, now you're not even paying attention to what's going on. Then,
but I'm not talking about it. You go ahead and get off. You go ahead and get off.
It's cool.
I ain't lacking no goddamn comprehension.
In the moment you
like
are.
At all.
In the moment you are.
Well. Help me perceive. Then you got the flow.
It's good, bro. Because we just ended it with the understanding, but you tripping off the fact that we got the understanding now.
I ain't tripping because I ended up like y'all agreed that it was on my, like I wasn't lying about the shit. Like I knew what I was talking about, nigga.
No, so hold on. So you saying that they settled out of court? You saying what that 20 million was hush money, right?
No, I didn't say no hush money. Y'all said the word hush money. I didn't say none of that. I said when she took that shit.
This is y'all argument. I didn't say nothing about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm talking about the semantics of what y'all was talking about.
DA said, "I love this podcast, damn it." Yeah, because we
love y'all.
Heated. It get heated.
And this no, it ain't getting heated.
It is getting heated. Like it's a heated debate. It's a heated debate.
I don't smoke black, sis. I got this a blunt.
I want y'all. I want the chat to say like everybody that heard that.
But
like you know what I'm saying. Who is right and wrong in this conversation? Drop it in the chat. Comment and like and subscribe.
Listen to what I was saying. This is what I was saying, bro.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
All right.
Not even on no arguing shit. This is what I was saying, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead.
settling. What you saying is settling out of court, bro. And what Steez is trying to say is that didn't happen. All he trying to say is, bro, they didn't dismiss the case. He's saying they lost.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And all I was saying is, if they did lose, that's not settling out of court.
That would be right.
That's all we were saying, bro.
And he lost.
Hold up.
He had to pay
this
that
nigga
money.
don't know what the fuck he talking about. Like, you see who I'm pointing at. Everybody see. Steez, like, that's settling out of court. Like, bro, is like literally is settling out of court because they did not lose though. They didn't lose. It didn't get. Like it's basically
how didn't it get that far? Rico?
Because it don't get all right. So like when you settle with somebody, when you take that money, when the defense like tells the prosecutor on a civil suit, like, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we're not gonna take it all the way, just take the money. And they say yes, that's settling out of court. It doesn't have to, there's no verdict. They settle out of court.
If there's no verdict, that's what I was saying. Like,
yes.
If there's no verdict,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But there was a verdict.
That's what he was saying. That's what I was trying to say, bro.
But there was a verdict on the Cassie shit after the 20 million. That's not what I just looked. That's not what I just looked up.
The verdict was he's ordered to pay her 20 million.
That's not a verdict. They offered that. They settled on that.
That is a verdict in the civil suit.
No, they settled on that. It literally says, you can look it up. I just looked it up. They settled on 20 million. They settled on that
because she was initially asking for $30 million. Mike.
But they still settled.
They settled on the price. They settled on $20 million.
And that's what settling out of court means. The judge or the jury did not have to come and deliberate that for her to get that price. That means that's settling out of court. If the judge or jury made him do that, that means he lost the verdict. But they came up with an agreement beforehand. That's settling out of court.
You got it.
Y'all both right, but it's the fact of which one happened.
Bro, he wasn't going like listen. He wasn't. But
I ain't go that deep on my research, but
listen, he wasn't, bro.
That's all I was saying, bro. Which one happened, bro?
I knew what you were saying, but what I'm saying, Rico, is he refused to pay her, and her lawyer told him, okay, if you don't want to give us this amount, then we go into court.
See, I don't know about that.
They went to court, and the verdict was, you are ordered to pay her $20 million. So the verdict was, you lost, nigga.
I gotta
in a civil suit, there's no jury or guilty or not guilty, none of that shit. It's just you paying or you don't.
It's not a criminal thing.
Yeah.
Now the feds picked it up
because I've had civil cases.
The feds picked it up because they were already
like I've been sued and shit.
I ain't gonna cap though. I ain't gonna cap though.
And I've settled
I almost got scared. I almost got scared on the pod because I ain't never seen Al James get that frustrated.
No, I've been through civil cases, bro. Like this ain't even like y'all ain't even talking about criminal shit. Like this is civil shit. Like I've been through civil shit. Who hasn't? Like that's just easy shit. And then if you just read this shit, ain't nothing hard to do, nigga. Ain't about having a record. Shit.
But it's like when Michael Jackson.
We ain't even talking about criminal shit. What got a record?
It's kind of like when Michael Jackson had punched on Tupac, Steez.
No, it's like when Michael Jackson
criminal.
with the kid.
That's criminal. Like he should have pressed charges on that nigga. Is what.
Yeah. But hey, Suge Knight.
Imagine Michael Jackson mugshot for knocking the shit out of.
Suge Knight just talked about that shit too from.
Bro, imagine Michael Jackson getting arrested for assault on Tupac. I don't think the police would have did that.
Michael Jackson was brought up on civil suits.
Yeah.
For them kids, and them kids
we ain't gonna do that, Steve. We're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that right now, Steve. He can't defend himself.
It's documented, bro.
He can't defend himself.
But they settled out of court
right now.
They settled out of court
because they couldn't prove it, and it was like, yep.
They settled out of court.
But why would somebody? If they can't prove it, why would you settle out of
Michael
court?
Jackson, his team say his whole thing was, I got the money to get these motherfuckers to leave me alone. I know it's gonna come with some like scrutiny of like not going to trial and not figuring out what happened, but I just want this shit out the way, like type shit. So
And he got charged
he just
multiple
paid the
times.
bread type shit.
And he got charged multiple. I mean,
But even later on, like the parents was even coming out talking about like, nah, we was lying, or like the kids was coming out talking about like, nah, my parents was lying. Like it was everybody was lying.
It was some shit. It was some shit. But they settled out of court though.
Yeah.
And he gave them. They got their bread.
And because he knew that's what they wanted. He knew they just wanted bread anyway. So it was like, fuck it, just get these motherfuckers their
That
bread.
was my whole thing. You were saying at first you were saying that I gave you money, like you were saying, like Diddy, I gave you money to shut the fuck up. He didn't give her money to shut the fuck up. That's why she went to court for that. Because if he would have just gave her the money to shut the fuck up, then we wouldn't have never knew. This shit would have never came out. But that shit was settled in court. That shit had to get settled in court for him to pay her.
Man, she said she used to get nutted on in her face and her mouth and then put it on Diddy nipples.
Yeah.
That's wild to say in court. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Fifth Amendment is a thing. Like,
but it's like things she not incriminating herself in that. That's Diddy.
No, but
and she said she was scared. And she said that he used to force her to do that shit.
Yeah, like that's the trial is about that. So she got to tell that shit.
They trying to prove that this nigga was. And then I've been hearing people say like, "Oh, I still don't see no evidence."
That's
like
bullshit,
sex trafficking.
honestly, bro. Like it's like the facts ain't even came out, bro.
No, yeah, honestly.
Like when people be saying that, bro, I be like, bro, y'all kind of rushing to conclusions, bro, just to defend this nigga.
Because
but that first witness, if you look up the definition of sex trafficking, what that first witness described, the male escort, what he described that he seen Diddy do to Cassie.
That is that. And then the chick Cassie describing
I didn't see that part.
Like
I didn't see that part.
She describing as sex trafficking technically. It's just that she was in a relationship with this nigga. So
it's
people,
just that she was
so
in
people
a
overlooking it. But it's like that
but
shit
once
is some scary shit to be doing to your wife or whoever you with. Like, you know, that shit crazy as hell.
Once she told them that she was recruiting people for the freak offs, that's evidence right there.
Yeah, and that's incrimination.
That's incrimination right there. Yeah. Oh, I've been keeping up with it, you know what I'm saying?
Like it's just the niggas who like just defending Diddy, like he ain't did shit. Like, bruh.
No,
you know,
like you know what I'm saying. I never trusted him, especially after 50 Cent said he wanted to take him shopping. Like, nigga, you trying to prey on 50 Cent? Like, that's crazy. That nigga made Gorilla Unit. You know,
JB said
like what?
JB said she was being groomed. She was only 17 to 19.
That is facts. But like y'all never think, like, I don't know if y'all watch like some of the porn that I've seen through my life. But like, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
like,
you, DA.
You know what I'm saying? Like 2 girls, 1 cup. You think they was forced to do that shit?
Well, no, I don't know.
2 girls, 1 cup.
She did. I think.
No, I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about the 2 girls, 1 cup bitches.
Oh, I don't know them.
No, probably. I don't know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Them bitches that be in the game bang, but Bukake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think they forced to do that? Like, nobody considers the fact that it's just like some freak hoes out here just ready for whatever.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know, it is some out here that's out here that's, you know.
But where's the line drawn?
Because it's peer pressure. It's peer pressure type shit. Like, if you don't do this, you don't get your record deal.
That's literally where the line at. It's just consent.
So that's what they was on?
Just consent.
You know,
if you don't do this, I'm gonna ruin your life. That's where the line gets crossed at.
That's what he was saying.
It's the same as like it's the same.
Well,
as
that's
like,
what she allegedly. That's
not the same, but it's like consent it's just consent, bro. Because like even how niggas can get in trouble with like like say like fucking a drunk chick and she didn't necessarily like that type shit. Like, you know, like you could feel like it was cool, but it's like it's not really cool because she ain't say, and it's like,
or if she just passed
out, if she was passed out, that's just crazy. But it's like, you know, you know, a chick can get drunk, do some shit, feel the type of way later, type shit, and because of the consent was never like drawn, like we be having to take that shit upon ourselves to like be mindful of that shit.
You gotta be sensible. You
Yeah.
gotta be, oh man, let me fall back. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't even incoherent. She ain't even coherent right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think once you dealing with a person with that much power, who had that much power for so long,
that's some scary shit, I believe, bro.
It's some scary shit
as a
for
woman,
17 to 19
like a woman,
year old.
yeah, like you know, and especially a girl, but a woman,
like a female,
yeah.
Even like, niggas, because some niggas had to feel the peer pressure because they pressing charges too. You know what I mean? So niggas probably felt like, because Diddy is the type.
Like day 26. I heard he did day 26 bold.
Yeah, he probably got some of them.
They be crying about it.
Yeah,
in interviews, they cried as a boy band.
That shit is fucked up.
That's not shit funny, but like, but all of y'all to be crying is crazy. Like, cause why ain't y'all just jump that nigga? Like,
well, that don't solve nothing, cause they life still ruined.
Cause like, imagine a nigga like with that much power, like he and then Diddy crazy, bro. Like he probably a nigga that like had your family touched.
Facts.
Nigga, I'm a die.
Allegedly, he tried to blow up Kid Cudi car for even talking.
I feel you though. Like I'm gonna die about my shit. It's just, you know, you never know what a motherfucker going through.
And if
she just said exactly, Rico. Yeah, I ain't even.
I don't even know what she talking about.
She said that a while ago.
Yeah,
I thought she was talking about a nigga ain't taking my asshole. And it's like,
well, no, a nigga ain't taking.
It's like 6
nigga. That's
so
what I'm saying.
Why these niggas crying?
That's why I said I feel you, but you never know.
Them niggas was crying as a group talking about Diddy touched them.
But no,
this nigga ass. I don't care.
I'm gonna get on some.
I would have been crying about.
I'm gonna get on some real shit real quick.
Man, for real.
But
no, I'm gonna get on some.
But I ain't gonna victim blame.
No, I
ain't gonna victim blame. But listen,
day 26, I will victim blame them for sure.
No, you can't.
Nah, you can't.
Just like Terry Crews. I feel away. Just like Terry Crews.
No, you can't, bro. Because once you win them, once you win them situations, bro, you don't know what you getting yourself into. You basically, especially if you young. Terry Crews is a little different. We ain't gonna bring him into this because that situation is totally different. He got found as well. No, that situation.
But he had a developed brain. He was grown as hell.
He was grown as hell.
Day 26 didn't?
They was over 30. He was over 30.
Yeah, that shit happened while he was a star already. He was already.
He didn't have to take that. Like, you know, I don't know, bro. I just don't be getting into that shit, honestly.
But we talking though. I mean, this is a conversation.
No, I feel you. Like, I.
But I'm saying like these niggas. When you an artist and you got aspirations, you are meeting your hero. So far, so to say, you know what I'm saying? You are meeting the person who can change your life for real. And you kind of just going with the motions of what's going on. Oh, we at this big party, it's celebrities around. Oh, this must be normal. That's probably how she was feeling, and that's probably how a lot of them felt. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy, yeah, man, that shit get iffy, but it's a power trip for sure. Cause he play mind games with you. It's not just like him having her rub the semen on the nipples and shit like that. There's no way he gets pleasure from that. It's just the power that he can have these motherfuckers do this. And they will humiliate themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Especially like half of the shit I be hearing about this nigga. I be like, why would you do that?
Exactly. Like, why would you have a band walk to Brooklyn to go get you a cheesecake? Like,
yeah, you ain't lying. Like that, I wouldn't have did that shit. But it's like, why would you even ask me that shit? Like, why? Yeah. What? Like, why, bro? Why?
It's just crazy shit like that. Like, you could tell he was playing mind. Even with 50, when you brought up the 50 shit, he was trying to see how far he can go with that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
He was trying to see, let me see where I can, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can.
And that's really what it is. Some niggas you can get with that shit. Some niggas you can't. It's like,
and that's when that shit become criminalistic type shit. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's when that shit become criminal. Yeah. Like, okay, now you just trying to, you basically using everybody as pawns, and we just a pawn in your game type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Jay-Z ever went that far. Whatever he did, I don't think he ever went that far sexually. But So
Man,
I
I
think
don't,
that's why he able to dodge some of that shit. Hold on, what? Let me see what Da said. The industry has always been crazy. It's up to the person on whether they want to sign their life away. Exactly. Sign their life away. You know, it's celebrities that didn't compromise themselves for fame and fortune. Lido. Uh, I'm not saying anyone is guilty or innocent, but shouldn't some of the blame go on the artist as well? Yes, because you are, but see, I think like that with SZA. I know my niece just said that's one of her favorite artists. And I'm not saying nothing sexual, you know what I'm saying, popped off with her. But I'm saying when you coming up as an artist, you have to they're coaching you like you have to be willing to do what the next nigga won't do or the next female
Mhm,
won't do.
yeah, I
And
feel
if
all
that
that.
requires you to be a sex slave or whatever the case may be, then
mhm,
you finna get passed around. Like SZA, like think about when
Mm-hmm.
SZA came in the game, bro. She was a total different person, appearance wise.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Some people are not willing um
Change all that.
to change their physical appearance so other people can accept them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the masses can accept them. She was willing to do that, which is why she's getting the opportunities that she's getting now.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But
Not
then
saying that she
when they
won't
Facts.
come to
sleep
like
around,
then when they
but
come to like sexual assault and shit like that, because even like celebrities or not, I always look at it like you can kind of say that about any situation though. Like,
like when you get
but
jumped into a
that's
game.
why I don't like because it's like it's like yeah, I know what I'm gonna do to keep myself out of these situations
Facts.
because I like, but it's like when I see another motherfucker become a victim of this situation, I'm not finna make it about myself and like compare
Mhm.
that. You know what I mean? I'm a because I don't know what happened. I don't know what can happen to a person to make them a victim of that. So it's like, and it's nothing I'm really trying to understand either. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you a victim, you just a victim, bro. Like I just look at it like that, bro. Like there might, and I'm sure there is some, because there are ways to prevent that shit. Like we all
Yeah.
know that. Like that's how we keep ourselves out of shit.
Yeah.
But it's like
Exactly. Yeah.
we
And
can't
I just
like
think,
because what's worse? Because who did the worst morally? The victim by not being prepared, or the motherfucker who took advantage of
Took
this person?
advantage.
Like it's not the victim. Like
yeah.
it's the
Mhm.
person who actually doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there was something they could have did, but this motherfucker could have not did that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
you
Yeah.
Yeah.
know,
No, and I see it from both sides. Like, hey, you willingly and who's to say that he forced her to do it and then she start enjoying it? Like,
because
oh, it becomes so normal.
even if nigga, even if Diddy did come at a nigga like me, where it was like, nah, I'm not gonna let that happen. But it's like,
What's up,
nah,
folks?
What up,
nah, I
folks?
notice about this nigga. It's like, yo, he about be doing this shit to people. Cause like, even though he ain't do it to me, it's like I know now. So it's like,
Yep.
damn, that's crazy. Like, ain't no telling who fell for this shit. Like, I ain't gonna feel no type of way about a motherfucker who about fell for it just because I didn't. Like, it's just I know he doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's crazy.
I know what over
Like,
there look like.
that's
The grass
crazier
ain't
to
green.
me, basically, than
Yeah.
motherfuckers is falling for this. Like, it's crazier to me that he doing it. You know,
But
that's how I
another
look at
thing
shit
is
like that.
though, you know
What?
what I'm saying? I ain't justifying shit that nigga got going on because I can clearly give a fuck about what that nigga got going on. But that money though, make motherfuckers do a lot of shit and say a lot
And
of
that's
shit
what
to
I'm
try to
saying. You got to
benefit.
be willing
Yeah.
to. That's what I said. You
That
got to be
money,
willing to take that next
these
step.
motherfuckers will lie through their teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they do a lot. Like they say they sold for that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
Hey, coach,
right
what's
hand
that
they
club? What's that club they used to call? They used to have that Club 81 or Club
hey look,
54.
coach got in this mode. Fuck
Oh, you
that. He
talking about
said Diddy that
Studio
nigga
54?
coach said Diddy a
Studio
fucking
54.
freak. Coach said Diddy a fucking freak and you right she liked it. Talk your shit.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't know about all
talk
that.
your
I
shit,
just,
coach.
bro, I ain't gonna
Talk
be
your
able to say
shit.
what she like, bro. Like
That
that's
Me
nigga a
either.
freak and that bitch was with it too.
yeah,
Man, quit
I can't
playing.
say what she like.
Let's
yeah.
keep it a
I
hundred.
can't say what she like, bro.
Let's keep
Yeah.
it 100. Them motherfuckers was freaky as hell, and that bitch was with it too. As long as that paper is good, a bitch gonna be with it. Look what that money make a bitch do. I ain't gonna
Hey,
say like all
But that
any type of rape shit, but
hey,
what's that money, man?
money
All
got a
these
lot
bitches
of
gonna
power,
sit on
bro.
in
That's all I
Dubai.
know.
All
Money got
these
a lot of
bitches,
power both
man, that
ways,
money,
bro.
man,
That's why I ain't even
that
gonna
money gonna let them
I ain't
bitches do
gonna
whatever they
speculate
wanna do.
like she just like the shit.
yeah, I ain't gonna say that
No,
either. I ain't gonna say
only
that.
one.
Cause they ain't nothing I just know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that ain't nothing. I just that ain't
Man,
nothing.
it's not something that I know, but
That
look at
could be
these,
possible though.
like
It's possible for sure.
look at what's portrayed and look at what's said. Like you know what I'm saying? The bitch gonna do that.
That ain't what's portrayed to me though in this
Me
situation.
either. To me,
I'm
it seemed
talking
like
about
she was
what you
scared.
what these bitches say and what's portrayed on the internet and all that shit. These bitches, there's hella stories about bitches taking 30 bands to get shit on in Dubai.
That's true. But
So
two
you
things
don't
could
think
be
this
true at
bitch gonna
once.
get peed on
Yeah,
for
but two things could
500,000?
be true at once.
That's
Come
true.
on now,
Just because
I
that's
agree
true
with
about them
Alabama.
people don't mean that's true about her.
the
We don't
fuck,
know.
that bitch gonna take that money.
We don't know.
But listen, if I didn't already went through the storm, if I didn't already went through the worst part, of course I'm gonna take the money.
Da said he feels me, hit the head right on the man.
I
Come
see
on
it.
now,
I see it.
come on now.
But
Y'all
We
can
ain't
feel
acting
that way.
wild.
Shit, I just don't see it that way.
me either. I don't see it that way
What
either.
coach just say? I'm sorry, she was there with him. If she didn't like it, she should have left long time ago though.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
Money
We can
is
say
king.
that about any victim, bro. Like we
Yeah,
can
you
say
can
that
say that
shit about
about
any
bro.
victim, bro. That's why I don't say that
I
type
can
of
see
shit.
my
Cause it's like
aunties
we don't
saying it
know
like this,
what makes
bro.
a victim, bro. Like we just cause we not victims don't mean we gotta understand what they was going through mentally, bro.
Fact. That's a
Facts,
fact.
facts.
I
But
agree with
I'm
Alabama
finna finish the
totally on that.
comment though. I'm finna finish the comment though. He said, "Is if she didn't like it, she should have left a long time ago. Money is king, but damn, right is right and wrong is wrong." And I do agree with that too. Just because she took the bread and everything, she still is a victim. I do agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like she's still a victim. I do agree with that 100%. But
That's all I can see it as, bro. Cause
That's all
everybody,
me too.
like
To me,
I
y'all
I
just
really
don't see
can't.
it. I don't
to
see
me,
it as
y'all
that.
just contradicted yourself. You,
No,
DA,
I don't agree. No, I didn't contradict myself because I didn't
sometimes
agree
women
with
are
what you just
scared to
said.
leave, threaten families and all. And and that's
And
what
he
I'm saying,
powerful
Cat.
enough to where you will believe those threats. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it's like,
And this nigga got enough money to do whatever he wanna do to
yeah,
your family.
Well, I feel like what French Montana said. Don't go over there.
yeah, that too. That's
That too.
Don't go over
That
there.
too.
Because like you know what I'm saying at the beginning, like a lot of times, like you know what I'm saying, shit be at the good at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You might be on that free shit that the predator might, you know what I'm saying? You might be on that like that he be like, yeah, I want to do that anyways. I'm exploring. She was a young lady, you know what I'm saying? Bitches
Yeah.
explore type
You
shit.
young, you
And
having
then
fun, you
she
doing
get
your thing.
she get tired of it, and then that's when he get a problem when he making her do that. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case. But like if you already enjoyed it, you wanted to
Well,
explore your womanhood and shit, and you want to get pissed on and shit, you can't say nothing against that if you a freak too. But
but that's if that's
as,
the case. We don't know if
if
that's the
that's the
case.
case, we don't know that's the case. But I do know I do know that motherfuckers sell they soul over a couple dollars, especially if they ain't never had shit.
damn, Coach said, well, his money ain't shit now. Oh, hold on. Let me read what Kat said. Let me read what Auntie said. She said, blackmail and financial abuse and manipulation, especially in that kind of power, is real, which is a fact.
No, that's the fact with
It's
any person with
it's
Yeah.
power.
yeah,
Like,
it's
look
just
at
I ain't
people.
Kevin.
gonna
Yeah,
I
Look
ain't
it's
even
at
just
gonna
Kevin
power
say
Spacey,
people.
what he was doing to them
It's
young
just
dudes.
power with people, period.
Yeah,
yeah,
Like
I'm not even gonna limit it to man because look at all these school teachers sleeping with little boys and shit because they in a position of
yeah,
authority.
it's just a lot, it's just
Like you
such
know
a
what I'm saying?
stigma where
Like a lot of these
yeah,
women sleeping with
it's
facts.
little
just
boys because
it's
they in the
just such a
power of
stigma
authority.
where a lot of boys don't feel like victims.
Yeah,
But
like boys ain't gonna
you
feel
know,
like victims as much
Yeah,
as the women, of
we
course.
feel like we winning in a
that's some
situation. Or
shit
Yeah,
where
like
like
you
young
you
got
dudes.
off.
that's some shit where you get older and you realize like, damn, I was taking advantage of, like that type shit.
Yeah,
But
type shit.
All right, hold
but
on. I'm gonna read what Coach said now, y'all. He said, "Well, his money ain't shit now. He dead wrong. He worse than Kels." I don't know
I
about
don't
that.
know. They sound
I
like
don't
they in
know.
the same boat to me. Like honestly, bro,
Yeah,
like they
I don't
just
know.
like
I don't
I
know because
don't shit.
Kels had some crazy shit
And
going
why
They
is we not talking about Jay-Z dating the lead underage too?
yeah, that was wild.
Why we not talking about Jay-Z if we talking about Kels?
on. Yeah. Well, Jay Z had a
Why
whole
we
he
not
had a
talking
whole
about that?
2 albums with Kels, so I knew, and he was cool with all these niggas that's getting charged. I've been said this. Hold on, let me see what Da said. Okay, ask yourself this, fellas. the higher you go in this industry, the darker it actually gets. And Al, James, and Steez, you guys aren't wrong in the way you feel. However, look at the situation for what it is. You still choose to go. That's what I said. You have to be willing to risk,
Keep
where you
on
have to
Yeah.
be
reading. Keep
willing
on
to
reading
take
the
them
comment.
steps.
Don't stop it halfway. Keep on
Okay,
reading
hold
it.
on. All right, it says, look at the situation for what it is. You still choose to go through whatever in that world, though, y'all. Fame and fortune is a drug and just as addictive. Yeah, no, we agreeing with you on that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's why we saying we know what to do to keep ourselves out these situations.
exactly.
I'm
But
not finna judge a motherfucker who got themselves in the situation and became a victim of it. Like,
yeah, because she could have been a victim before
of
that
course,
victim.
it was some shit they could have done. Like we don't know if that's what they wanted though. Like, I ain't just gonna
Hmm.
say that, but of
Yeah,
course, there was some shit they could have done because we know. But when you get in that shit, I don't know. Like I don't know if you have the mental fortitude that I have to not be tricked into some shit like that. Like,
exactly.
you know,
I can't put my mind on your mind.
yeah, I'm not finna project onto
Fact.
you. Like, all
That's
I
a
know
fact.
is that this
That's a
nigga's
fact.
crazy. He
Yeah,
doing some shit that whether he tricked you into it or not, that he probably shouldn't be fucking doing. Now, if you want
because
to do it, that's different. But now, if it's other motherfuckers coming out talking about, yo, this motherfucker going crazy. He got all types of crazy ass trafficking and shit. He beating the shit out of people, like that type shit. He shooting people, getting
yeah,
away with it. Like,
yeah,
bro, that's crazy. Like, we can't act like that's just nothing, bro. Like that, like,
yeah. Or we can't act like
and
it's a
then
choice to. We can't act like it's a choice to leave, and it might not be because we
because
seen him drag. We actually seen him drag her when she
Yeah,
tried to leave
facts.
and go to that hotel. We actually seen him. You know what I'm saying on the video.
yeah.
So that shows the dominance
And even
in
when it
that.
come to like, yeah, because like, let's say you is a nigga that like, and I don't believe in this type of shit. But let's say you is a nigga who believe in slapping up your chick. The
Yeah,
shit that nigga did was still crazy. Like
yeah.
for one
It
of them
wasn't just
niggas,
yeah.
like he was beating the shit out of her. Like that shit,
And dragging her through a hotel. You know what I'm
that
saying? Like,
shit
come on.
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that
crazy.
ain't no like
For
that
sure, for
ain't
sure.
no
Especially like niggas,
that ain't no
niggas,
shit you
they know
look at
who
and
you
say.
are.
That ain't no shit you look at and say
Like,
that's their business. Like, nah,
Facts.
bro. Like
That's some shit you
you
gonna be
take that
like,
nigga to
hey, let me
jail or
leave.
kill him. Like you do something, bro. Like you gotta do something. Like, but
Yeah,
we
that's
we
a
in a
crash
time
out.
we in a time where there ain't no fucking shame. So people just be saying shit that like
nah, but
I don't know, bro. Like
everybody
motherfucker.
glorifying Diddy though. Like everybody crucifying him. So
No,
it
it's
ain't
No,
niggas
I
necessarily
ain't
defending
that.
I
him,
ain't
bro.
gonna say that, bro. Like
It's niggas
we
defending him,
not
bro.
on here, but like
Yeah,
that's what I'm speaking on. Like the other people who like real
yeah.
deal.
Like, hey,
She
everybody
wanted
do
that
that shit.
shit.
Oh, that shit that
Let that
everybody
nigga
go through.
go, free that nigga. Like even the
Yeah,
motherfuckers who be on some free
like
R. Kelly
Yeah, I
Kanye.
ain't
shit.
saying all that.
Like
Like even
Kanye.
the motherfuckers who be on some free R. Kelly shit. Like, you know, it's just, bro, fuck all that, bro. Like like the
Okay,
joke
But
so
shit is a
people be
joke, but
saying
it's
like
like,
free R. Kelly because they want the rest of trapped in the closet.
yeah, that's that. But see,
man, we can make our own if it's that serious. That's
yeah,
how I
that's.
feel about it,
But
bro.
see,
Cause some shit,
listen. I'm not gonna say free R. Kelly, but I'm gonna say I'm not gonna stop listening to his music because you know what I'm saying, because of
And I
what
won't.
went down.
yeah, that's different.
I
That's
won't.
different. I'm not saying free that
Especially
nigga
that
because
I Wish remix.
whatever he did to those victims is what he did to those
Yeah,
victims.
cause I'ma still be listening to Diddy shit.
Facts.
It's just, bro.
Smokey Robinson just got caught up for the same shit.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm like when it come to that, a lot of motherfuckers disagree with me on that shit, but I'ma still listen to motherfucking music. Like
Me
that's just
too.
me.
Me
Yeah, for
too.
sure.
But
For
Because
sure, for
I
sure.
can separate the music from the person.
yeah,
I can
but
do that. But another motherfucker might
but
not be
when it
able to
come
do
to
that.
like actually like, you know, riding and defending this motherfucker and acting
Yeah,
like
no, I ain't defending
like
no.
if the judge, if it was up to me, if the judge asked me, you want to free this nigga? I'm like, nah, I'm straight. Like I'm man enough to say that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like
I ain't mad at that.
just meaning like I'm man enough to say how I feel about that. Like,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
that's
no,
how I
that's
feel
Hmm.
good.
about that. Like if a
That's
nigga,
good. That's a
like
stand up. That's some
I
stand
want
up
them
shit.
niggas locked away, bro. Like I'm one of them type of niggas, bro. I don't really care about it. Like about how niggas feel about me saying that shit.
Like I'm
Not
kind of
y'all, but
against
like,
any
you know,
abuse
it be niggas
on
who be,
Hold
you
on,
know.
hit them comments up because I see
Oh yeah, it's going. It's going. Okay. Let me go straight to the comments. Cause the last
yeah,
one
I'm finna go grab me a slice of pizza. Go ahead, handle that.
that nigga is smashing them.
Huh?
Um,
You said some
cat
pizza?
cat Cat said, "Oh, hold on. Okay,
Hell yeah, I got two
for some
different types
reason
of
I can't
pizza.
pull down the I
Yeah.
can't pull down the chat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me see. I got it. Hold on.
Yeah. I
Which
can't pull down the chat.
which one we at? Oh, she said,
That-
authoritative positions are a huge responsibility to be humble in it, and most can't handle it and misuse it, like
It
the
is getting
police
heated.
that kill us all the time. And she
Fact.
said, did they have a choice to leave?
The
And
pie.
then she said she may have
We
been
talking
tricked
about
there, and the
Disney
situation
R. Kelly.
changed and got weird when she got there.
Exactly. She might have got finessed into being there.
That's
Cat.
why I be like, ain't no telling, bro, because who
Cat
can
is on
sign
my
up for
side,
crazy
but
shit like that? That's how I be
Isaiah
feeling, bro. Like it's
Kings on their own side.
like
Hold on,
I
Rico.
ain't gonna say
Put your thing on
Now
mute.
they talking about
he can't hear us. I don't think it's cool though.
what you mean put it on me?
But
I was in
Because
a
we
whole
can hear
different
you. We
room.
can hear.
we can hear
From a
you.
whole
saying
different
everything.
from a whole different room.
We can still hear you.
I
Yep, that was
was
weird,
gonna get to
right?
talk cash shit about y'all too. That's crazy.
Yeah, we heard
Yeah,
you.
that's why I said.
Hey, but Coach said Combs is dead wrong, but I have to ask, damn, where the daddies at? These girls need to have a better relationship with their dads.
But coach, you can't say that about you.
I don't know
We
these
don't know
people. Like
them.
I don't know these
Daddies
people to be
be
saying
Damn, they
that,
some
said
bro.
they
Like,
heard us
some
all the
daddies
way
be
back
in
there.
and
yeah,
out or shit don't be there
That's why
at
they
all.
said Rico.
Like we can't say
yeah.
that.
Like I don't know these
Yeah.
people for real. Like,
Yeah,
And
like
that might be
and what
that
in cat
might be
say.
how
that's
she
because
got
they can
dragged
hear
into it. She might have been looking
anytime
for
that
her
you talking
dad in a man.
like if you're
You
in
know what
a
I'm
living
saying?
room or back there.
Or she could
It's
have had
just
just a
going though.
great dad. You never
You
know,
never
bro.
know.
Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
like you never fucking
Yeah.
know. But bro, and my and Kat said she said some are young in mind and not seasoned in
Facts.
life, and too young to even be deciding for themselves mentally. Taking advantage of for real, for real. I know people in real life right here in
Facts.
Saginaw like that. A creep can sense who they can get over on for real, for
Predator.
real. Any yeah, for
Predator.
real. Any need or weakness they see, they and that's the thing, bro. A motherfucking creep ain't gonna come at a nigga like
No.
us.
Because they're gonna be like, oh, they too
Cause
strong minded.
That's
that's the
going
point
on
I
though.
be
Yeah.
trying to make,
Yeah.
bro. So that like, bro, that's why we're
Oh,
not gonna
what?
understand it. So we shouldn't try to understand it. We just gotta know that it's victims
Yeah.
out here. Like and
It's
it's
some people
crazy
that
ass
are
niggas out
gullible.
here.
That is the word. They are gullible
What you about to do? I'm
and
finna
they
wrap this
are
Yeah.
up soon.
you know, they might have grew up
Hmm?
sheltered from what we
You about to
consider
go to
is
sleep?
common sense. You know what I'm saying? They might not consider that
Mm-hmm.
common sense. That might not be common knowledge to them that
I
people
feel
are
on
out there
that.
trying to fuck them over. You
Exactly,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? Like that's
Cause I'm the same way, bro. I know
yeah,
victims,
me too. Me too.
but and a lot of them it happened multiple
Yeah,
times because it be different motherfuckers can see it in you.
yeah. Or
Like
they see that vulnerability.
they can
Or if
see
you
it.
say if you
Yeah.
just say if you they get to talking to you like, oh yeah, where you from? Oh, I'm from Sandusky, Ohio. Oh, that little small town? Oh yeah, I didn't have my dad growing up. It was just me and my mom. Boom. There it
But
go. Now I
Yeah.
know.
But
I'm
How to
crying.
get him. Or I know how to get him.
mm-hmm.
Whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
just it's predator mentality, man. It's either
But a lot of them can see
exactly. They can sense
it.
it.
Like you ain't
Yeah.
gotta tell them. You ain't gotta tell them shit. A lot of them
You
can
gotta
see it,
think of
and that's what.
like Jeffrey Dahmer. That nigga was picking
Yeah,
his victims.
yeah. Because it's like even
Regular
like because a
people.
lot of motherfuckers will look at that and you'll be like, bro, how the fuck can you even get in a situation like that? But it's like he picking the right motherfuckers who would fall for it.
Y'all gotta
Like
watch Criminal
you know,
Minds, man. If y'all don't watch Criminal Minds, Criminal Minds will give you a social study of how motherfuckers think, especially serial killers and abusers and all that type of shit. My grandma had me watching that shit. That's why I be knowing all that.
yeah. I used to fucking
Oh
criminal
yeah,
minds.
Cat said they know who to
That shit
play
got
with.
me.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
You
do.
know what I'm saying? Uh,
And that's really what it boiled
yeah.
down to.
People
They
gonna
just
take
be knowing
advantage.
who to play with.
That's just like a like how Rico said, the teachers with the kids. You don't think they know their
Mm-hmm.
background before they get to? Oh, I know I can
Yep.
trust little dude.
Because that's why they don't be fucking everybody.
Exactly.
They be they be
Exactly.
fucking them
Oh, he run
ones.
his mouth too much. He talk too much. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? He want to be
Yup.
cool. I ain't messing with little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They already be knowing. That's why I said
Mm-hmm.
I'm
they got.
salty. My camera died. That's crazy.
like
Oh man.
Spidey senses.
He's talking some, oh man.
Oh shit.
No, that shit real though.
Hey, but I see another topic, bro. On
Okay.
another note, like on a more positive
Yeah.
note, I guess. But I seen somebody say it's like it's the worst time to be a conscious rapper.
Yeah. Or lyrical.
All
You talking about
right, let
that
me
when
let
he's
me go
like a
grab me
lyrical
another
Yeah.
rapper,
camera real
somebody
quick.
out
I'll be
there.
right back.
You said what? You said what, Steve?
I said you talking about because
I hear you,
the
Rico.
one I seen, he was like, it must suck to be a lyrical rapper right now because it's niggas who get
Yeah.
known off of saying whatever the fuck they want to, and as long as they got a rhythm, and but you
Yeah.
in the booth rapping your heart out. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
sticking to
And
the
that shit stuck with me because I got a dude I look at like a big brother. He told me the same shit, and he was like, it was an artist that blew up, and he was like, man, if this nigga blow up, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
yeah.
Like he told me
Yeah.
that shit. He was like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like if this nigga blew up, and I was like, I don't feel that way, bro. Like it's always been that way. Like it's always been a motherfucker that blew up, and then other niggas was like, this
Yeah.
nigga. Like it's always
Yeah.
been. Every generation got
Yeah.
that. Like is but
And I think
he was like,
that even go down to like locally too.
yeah, like it's always
Yeah.
like that. Like it's just
It's just
levels
levels
to
because
it. But
it'd be people from where we from, and I'd be like, who the fuck is
because
this nigga?
even like how we watched motherfuckers get they shine over Lido, because we like on the being like Lido our goat and shit. So we can all say we watched the motherfuckers get they shine over
Still
him
do.
that we didn't
Yeah.
feel. Yeah, like, but it's like he still got his own lane to the point where this nigga still considered a goat to a lot of
Yeah, he got
motherfuckers.
that core
So
audience. He built
yeah,
that
so
core audience.
he got his
Hold on.
he got the he got his lane
Facts.
basically. Like
Facts.
it ain't. And then the motherfuckers that who we about said that shit about, I mean, they ain't thinking about them for real no more.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's kind of like Eminem and Royce the 5'9".
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Royce gave M the game, but M is circumstances is he's a white rapper.
mm-hmm.
How he spit and what he was spitting is gonna make him stand out because Royce was spitting the same thing. It's probably a different subject matter too, because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Eminem had his own personal
yeah,
struggles that he could rap about.
mm-hmm.
But I also feel like that it's kind of like with R&B artists too. I compared it to like R&B artists who it's vocalists out there who can sing their ass off, who can sing,
Yeah,
and they never,
yeah,
like they might not be what society
on the radio or
looks
yeah,
at as an R&B artist. They might not be as
yeah.
beautiful, or you know what I'm saying, they might get looked at differently.
And then I ain't gonna lie, the singers give me hope for real, because them the ones like this, like the first time in history I could say where me and my pops was talking about this, where songwriters, like you just said, bro, because that's really what it
Yeah.
was. Them people back in the days when the labels was in charge and they was like, if you didn't look a certain way, they ain't want you, that type shit, or you was getting shelved or whatever. What they was doing was, if you was talented like that and you just didn't look the part, they was making you a songwriter.
Yes, yeah, you would
But
get pushed to the
nowadays,
back, or you're gonna be the background.
yeah,
You're gonna be the background singer.
yeah, but no, what it was like, if I'm talking about like the motherfuckers who like talented, like people who
Like
didn't
Jill
necessarily
Scott.
look a certain way, like no, because she had her run.
No, I'm talking about
motherfuckers who didn't.
though.
But I'm saying no, because she was young though. So like she was just paying her dues. I look at that like, but I'm saying like motherfuckers who like real deal in the music business, but because they didn't look a certain way back then, it was like it wasn't until like now where they able to like put their own shit out.
No
like,
offense to nobody. I don't think Lizzo would be as big as she was back then.
Right. She would be a songwriter back then. That's the point I'm making. Yeah. So like exactly, bro. Like that's exactly what I'm saying. And Missy Elliott went through that. It's just she was rapping. So and then she was just like,
well, she
generational
She
talent.
could
Like
write
it was like
songs.
what she was doing was like not being duplicated. So it was like, yeah, but that's why her R&B shit had to go to other people.
Facts. Nicole Ray and all
Lizzo
them.
would have been shit if she
Yeah,
wasn't a big bitch. That was her gimmick, and that's why they turned it up
that's
to
what we trying to say.
big
That's
bitches
what we trying
onto
to
the
say.
black community. Like, yeah, it's okay to have high blood pressure and be a big bitch, and
Mm.
they dead ass wrong. And that's all I had to say.
Hold on, hold
I'll be
on, hold
right
on.
back.
Cause now you
I need to
sound
look at my
crazy.
camera. Man, no, man, she turned
You
up because she was
sound
a big
crazy.
bitch.
Don't make that shit just a black thing. Cause it be plenty of white bitches who don't get. It be plenty of white
No,
people.
bro, she
No,
didn't.
no,
She didn't,
it
bro.
was.
That's what we
Yeah,
trying to say.
that's not what's
That
going
was
on. That shit was for black big bitches.
nah, bro. What we trying? Nah, bro, because she was rapping like she wasn't big. That was what was special about
Facts.
Missy. Like
Oh
she
no,
had all
I ain't talking
them.
about Missy. I'm talking about Lizzo.
Oh no,
Like,
yeah, we
yeah,
talking about Missy.
Lizzo was put. She's an industry plant to let big bitches stay
I don't
big
think Missy
and
was too
unhealthy.
cold to get. Was too cold to push back at the time. I'm talking about. I think she had Timberland helped her get past that because he was such a
Yeah, but she was also a good. She was also a really good
fact. That's
songwriter.
what I
That
said.
was the.
Her
But
talent,
like that. Yeah, and that's why she was able to
like
rap.
Money Long.
Like
Money
if she
Long was
when she
they was
but
pushing her back,
exactly
and she
exactly
has the look.
like
She has the look,
Carrie
but
Hilson, Carrie
Carrie
Hilson,
Hilson,
Neo, that nigga Neo,
Neo.
Neo was like,
Now he don't have the look.
yeah, yeah, he don't have the look.
Nah,
When they got a milk dud head, my nigga funny looking like a
man, that nigga look
motherfucker,
like an
funny as
alien.
hell.
But shout out to Neo though. But hold on, real quick, bro.
But that's what we saying. He said Missy done wrote for so many artists. That's what we saying. Like she wasn't able to get her R&B shit off because she didn't have a look at
Fact,
that time.
fact,
Like they was letting her rap, but back then, if you ain't look a certain way, they wasn't letting you sing for
fact.
real. So it was like
You wasn't that
you gotta
stereotypical.
get your shit to
You
Fantasia
got
now.
to,
Like yeah, it's
or
one of
you
them
might have to give your
situations.
shit to Britney Spears. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, like
Yup, yup, yup. Britney Spears.
a whole nother genre of music. Mia
Mm-hmm.
X.
Mia X. She was one of them rappers where it was like it was cool. Like, but if Mia X was singing, we would know who the fuck Mia
Fact.
X was. That's the
That's a
point I'm
fact.
making.
That's a
Like, you
fact.
know,
The Dream and Keep Sweat
that's just how they was
were a
back
beast with
then.
that pen too. Oh yeah, Tank. Tank
Yeah.
was a
And it took the
background singer.
Dream a while to get
It
on.
took him a while to get on.
You said who?
He was a songwriter. He had wrote plenty of songs. He was a background singer. He was
Mm-hmm.
touring with people. Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross did when
But
he first got in the game. He was a big country, black dude.
yeah. Yeah. And I
They
was
wasn't
about
trying
to
to get
say
him
he did like him and
until he got with so and so. What's
him and
dude name?
Aretha remind me of each other. Like they like the
Yeah,
male and female version of each other to me.
that's a fact. That's a good comparison. That's a good take. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like with with rappers with I'm talking about specifically rappers now, like for the lyrical dudes who feel like you just gotta find your lane. And no
Yeah,
matter what you think, it's always a person or it's people out, it's an audience out there for you.
for
If you
sure.
making good quality music. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Globally, bro.
I think that's why Common got on because like Common was rapping conscious, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he had a look to him. He was light
Yeah.
skinned, he was bald head, he had the, you know what I'm saying?
Bitches
No
love
homo,
Common.
but
Bitches love Common. Yeah.
facts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And even back then when he was younger, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then he
Yep.
could actually rap. He had the talent to go with the
Go
look.
with that. Yeah, he was the full. Back then, you had to be the full package. That's
You
really what it
had to be
was.
the
Like
full.
it just
That's
had to
why
be the
it's so
full
easy
package.
to get in the game now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I'm not, and I'm saying that's kind of a good thing that we are getting rid of that stereotypical. You got to look this way. Chasing Waterfalls pretty much told you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can buy your hair if it won't grow.
Yeah.
What's that song? You can fix your nose if it's
Too pretty. or unpretty. Forgot what that shit called. Unpretty, too pretty.
Damn, I'm pretty. Yeah. They been talking about that shit. Like Most Def too. Yeah, Most Def
Yeah,
ain't had.
most
Yeah,
deaf.
Most Def was because he could have like when Hov said lyrically, I want to. What he say lyrically, I want to rhyme
Rap
like,
like common sense.
but I sold 5 mil. I ain't been rapping like
Like
common
common
sense.
sense. Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
It's
like
that in
that.
a nutshell for real. Pause. Hold on,
Yeah.
let me go check on.
Because
Let me go
Hove
check on
don't
my daughter. I'll be right back.
have the look either. But yeah, I think. Oh shit, I'm here by myself. This is what I've been waiting on. Look. But no, I ain't got shit to say. It's hot as fuck up in here. I'm gonna just wait on them.
Surprise, motherfucker! I never left.
Surprise! All fries, motherfucker.
But like every time that I am about to try to go get my other phone, like to use as my camera,
Yeah.
I come right back over here to catch the conversation. I did not expect for this nigga Steve's to leave.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
did.
thing.
I forgot what he said. He said he had to go do something, get something.
Yeah, he said he has to do something for his daughter. But
Yeah.
I'm not on the camera.
I'm just making a cup real quick. Yeah.
Look at this nigga head ass. If we was on the stream, we could have just played the song.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Shout out to Linnell Dier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is also
Let
brought
me
to you
go.
in part by Linnell Dier, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be shooting my next video up in that good shit. So
yeah, for sure. Let's go ahead and run some ads then.
Through everything, got me right here.
That phone now. Let me holler at you right quick. That was cool. That was good. I know you might think I'm hard on you, but I'm hard on you for a reason. You made a mistake. You just learn from your mistakes. I made a mistake for leaving you for 6 years. Now I apologize. You a leader or follower? A leader. Hey, can't nobody tell you different? Now, come on, let's leave.
Nigga be cuffing these thought ass hoes that been got tossed. Sipping it raw, I'm happy. Plug be shipping it off from Cali.
yeah.
Oh yeah. You about to put on the Al James shit.
What?
You know how you get like
Oh yeah, I was sure to do it. But yeah, shout
I
out
bet
to
I
Linnell Dier, the best fabric for your derriere. Shout out to Kurt. Shout out to 989. Shout out to the Bing. This episode is brought to you in part by Linnell Dier.
Shout out.
said that meant that always gonna be that. You dirty no.
No, that was a good one. You should have kept going. That was a good one. No,
I'll be right back in. I still gotta go grab my other phone so I can get my camera back on.
For sure.
Comments. They in the comments saying, "See, y'all know y'all music."
Oh yeah, man, we musicologists.
Yeah.
Well,
We try, we try to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I real deal. This be my escape from a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find your way.
Yeah,
but
most definitely.
But yeah, it's a lot of shit with this shit. Like if I'm a person coming up, like that independent game, like Too Short to me is one of the perfect people or perfect examples to like he never had to change his subject matter. He always rapped about what he wanted to rap about. Did what he wanted to do. He could look any type of way. He even said that when he first came in the game, he would tell people like, "Hey, I'm Too Short," and they would be like, "Hell no." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't look like no Too Short. And he's like, "You know what Too Short look like?" No. There you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just feel like that independent wave, and it's a lot of things that bust that shit open. Like even Master P coming out the South. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit.
And when I think about it, bro, I'll be thinking that's probably why a lot of people was getting turned away. Because these niggas is clearly talented and they had to take the independent route after getting turned away so much. Like Hov, like ain't no way a nigga hear the idea of Rockefeller and like hear this music and it's like you don't want to sign these niggas. Like what?
Yeah, they said Hov was getting turned down by
everybody. That's weird to me. Like that's crazy actually. But hey.
But back then it was a different type of atmosphere. If you didn't see Hov looked the part and he act the part, but the way he was rapping was
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he was a
saying?
chop rapper at first. Yeah, he
He
was.
was a chop rapper at first. Sorry. And
Yeah.
and everybody was kind of on that Rakim Nas flow.
At
You know
that,
what I'm
yeah, at that
saying?
time,
Like,
that was like the beginning of that shit.
yeah, that was like you know what I'm saying? So even Big L, like I think Hove and Big L had similar rhyme styles a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Back then. And
Yeah.
then I think Hove seen what was working for Nas and was like, oh, okay, let me
Mm-hmm.
and then he even said it. He said I dumbed down my flow and doubled my dollars. They criticized me for it, yet they all yell holler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
just gotta find your,
You
you know
gotta
what I'm saying,
find
find your way in
find
this
your
shit.
pattern, really.
Yeah, find your pattern.
Because success in anything is just a pattern.
But the labels ran shit. Oh, hold on. DA said, Al James, this to you. He said, I want to know what creative space you be in when you create your music. The reason why I asked is because you're a great lyricist.
Thanks, bro. But I shit, because I was just making music today and last night. But
You make music every day.
yeah, I'm doing something every day. But really,
But see, I think you
I just be in,
earn that freedom.
yeah, I just be inspired, bro, and like just by either a feeling, something I'm watching, a baseball game. It could be anything, bro. Like, but something inspires something that in my mind and just I don't know, bro. Like I really don't know how to explain like the headspace I be in because
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on whatever the song calls for. I guess I kind of look at music as just like an expression of whatever I'm feeling. So like I try to get the I like to hear what I'm feeling. Now I mean sometimes I can't necessarily put words to what I'm feeling. So when I actually get down and like lay it down and shit and hear it when I'm done, it's like, okay, that was it. You know, that was that feeling. Like that was the mood I'm in. Cause it's all kind of subconscious when it's happening, I guess.
And I think as an artist, because I used to write raps and shit. Like I used to, you know, I even got songs on YouTube and shit. Old.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I used to make music. I used to write music for me, but I would be like, I know my niggas gonna love this.
Mm-hmm.
Or I know it's people out there that's feeling the same way I feel.
Yeah.
And hey,
yeah,
if
like
whoever
I do like I feel like everybody should have somebody in their mind they trying to impress outside of themselves that help make the music better. Like because it also help you not focus on what the audience want, but you can still make something that sound good because you have an audience. You just focusing on one person or a group of people. Like it could be your homeboys. Like sometimes I make some shit where I want my niggas to feel this, but then I make something where it's like, I want my dad to like this. Like my dad gonna like this. Like I make some shit like that, or I make something like my grandma gonna fuck with this. I have a lot of thoughts of like just like who gonna like this shit, and then when I feel that way, I just lean into trying to impress them.
Yep. You might make a song for a specific person.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah,
all the time. I just don't tell people.
Matter of fact, we was just talking about that with the
like I only had ever told one person, I guess, about that shit, but with the Love After Smoke. But that's basically how it is.
Yeah. No, that and it helps when you got your own perspective, like as a person, when you got your own perspective of the world outside of what the world may think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Coach
said he an emotional writer.
Emotional writer. That's dope.
That's how it should be, though.
Yeah.
That'd be the best shit. Because that's when it's flowing for real.
Yeah. And then with rapping and singing, I guess it's kind of a confidence thing too. Because you can make me a believer with your confidence.
Yeah.
Depending on how you performing it, how you presenting it to me.
Yeah.
You might be trash.
Hell yeah.
To other people. But if I can see your dedication, or if I can see like, Oh damn!
Because energy transferable. That's what people be forgetting, especially artists. It's
and
like
that's
if
what
you ain't
music is.
if feelings ain't like if you ain't feeling your shit,
Yeah.
nobody gonna feel your shit because you just transferred that energy onto the audience. But if you was feeling it when you was making it,
Yeah.
then most motherfuckers gonna feel it. Unless motherfuckers just universally just don't. Some motherfuckers just generally don't like it. But the motherfuckers who like it, they gonna feel that shit because you felt it. Like Eminem, like we don't relate to none of that shit that nigga be saying, most of us. But it's like
Some of it.
he feel it so much, yeah. But it's like, yeah, some of it we do. But it's like he feel it so much. Where it's like, yeah, I understand
he
this nigga.
presented
Like
with so much
you don't
confidence.
relate to him, but you understand him now. So it's like, okay, I fuck with what he's saying. Like I fuck with what he doing. Oh, he putting it together well. Like it's one of those type of things. But all you really got to do is just feel it, shit, and it's easier to do when you telling your story.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. And I just seen somebody say that. I forgot an interview I was watching, and they was like, "Man, I hated that song, but that's the one that everybody it took me off." You know what I'm saying? It took off. So sometimes you might just do shit like I ain't even. I think Hov was doing that once he got on. I think Hov was doing that a lot. Like I'ma just jump on this shit and say some shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas, oh shit, like Hov just said it might be some simple shit. He might not even be talking about nothing.
Yeah,
but it'd be like
it's
hard
just
not life. I don't.
It's
think
just he know how to have a cohesive thought. So cause that's really all substance is. Being able to talk about a simple one topic, as many lines as you can,
and
like
being able to step outside of yourself.
Yeah, like if you notice, like the songs that you would say has no substance, is because of each line they talking about something different. So it's like
Lil Wayne,
it's like a different thought all the fucking time. So it's like, damn, where's the substance? But that's what people were saying. That's really what people saying. Like, he ain't talking about nothing.
He ain't talking
like
about nothing.
He just, like, where is this leading to? Like, they just saying a bunch of cool shit back to back, back to back. But if you can have a cohesive thought, it don't matter what the fuck you talking about. People gonna like it because it's substance now. Because you can, damn, I'm trying to think of some songs about some simple shit. But it's like, it's so much, like, money ain't a thing, bro.
Yeah,
like it's like
example.
One of them songs, bro. Like, you know what they talking about.
Money back then.
Yeah, you know what they talking about.
Yeah,
so it's like they talking about one specific thing. Like, this shit ain't nothing.
Yep.
We like
even
like
that
we
one
got
song
money and
Wayne,
we blowing
I
it.
was thinking about when he was like, "I fuck who I want and fuck who I don't." You know what I'm saying? If you listen to that whole song, you be like, "Damn, this nigga ain't talking about."
He ain't talking about shit because it's like, what the fuck is he? Yeah.
Hold on, Rainy Days, cat. If you talking about Ja Rule and
oh yeah, right.
I fucked with Rainy Days.
I fucked with Rainy Days, but it's songs like that though. Like, it's about simple shit. But because,
and to be honest, that's what killed people in beefs too. Like when rappers get in beefs, Ja Rule ain't seem confident going against 50 Cent.
Hell yeah, he took a 2-year break.
So then it was like, oh, this shit must be true. Everything 50 Cent must be true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how the world is gonna perceive it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all perception, for real. Mm-hmm. All this shit is perception now, but
it always has been, though, for real.
It always has been. Yeah,
it's just I guess of like the intention has changed nowadays for a lot of people.
Okay, I'm gonna say this about Hov. Cause I had this thought last night, bro. I was thinking about some shit. I'm like, that nigga Hov always rap to us like this is what you should be. I should be what you are aspiring to be.
Yeah.
Nas always rap to us like, I'm one of y'all. I am you. You know what I'm saying? But Hov rap to us like, you could be me if you follow my blueprint. Which, hence the blueprint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nas always gave us God's son. Everybody could feel like that. You know what I'm saying? If I ruled the world, everybody could feel like that.
Yeah.
Hate me now. Everybody could feel like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hove gave us like um uh damn, I'm trying to think. I got the baddest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's what
Yeah.
young black men aspire to be.
Because when you
Nas
think
is like,
about it,
I
though,
was y'all.
people favorite Hove songs is the ones that's not about that type of shit,
Exactly.
like
Yeah,
Lucky
that's
Me
true.
or like Where I'm From and shit like that, and
Where I'm from, soon you'll understand.
yeah, You Must Love Me, This Can't Be Life, shit where you
This
talking about
can't be
real shit.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah. Song Cry. That's why that's
Song
one of his
Cry,
biggest
yeah.
songs. Yeah, because we can relate to that. You know, Bonnie and Clyde, Hov and B. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Da said, "Love y'all conversation tonight, fellas. Have a good night. Good
That's
night,
Coach.
Coach. We
Yeah,
gon' we
Coach.
gonna hop
Yeah,
off in a minute too, man. We coming up on 2 hours.
yeah. Have a good
Mine
night,
is in the
Coach.
'90s and the 2000s, hands down. Because Da said, so what? So what music era is y'all favorite? '90s, 2000s, 10s, or 20s? Um, Mine would probably be '90s and 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
early 2000s. Because I realized like even now the music that I listen to and I'ma always go back to is the shit that I was I got memories to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Webby came out, when Savage Life came out, I thought I never heard nothing like that.
Yeah.
And even you know what I'm saying, my mom was the first person to play Savage Life for me in the car, which is crazy. But it was like, oh, this is you know what I'm saying? Like this is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And um I can relate that to the good times, the more simpler times.
Yeah.
And then even now with like Kevin Gates, like a lot of that shit be like nostalgic. A lot of he's a newer artist, but a lot of his shit be like nostalgic to where it reminds me of my childhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or the good times I had in my life type shit. So
Yeah. I fuck with the '90s and 2000s era the most
facts.
too, because that to me that time was where that's where artists rappers started first getting money for real.
Yeah.
But it was also a time where it was like, nigga, the talent was at its peak. Like
It was
they
and it
still
was
had like this,
simplistic.
they still had this chip on their shoulder where niggas
Like
still wanted to be the best. Like so
yes.
everybody was rapping like the fucking rent was due for real. Like niggas was really rapping back then. Like it's so that's man, rap CD collections back then was fucking crazy. Because you just had to
DMX.
see,
You gotta think DMX. And
yeah,
this
you
all right,
just had to
look
see
at
what niggas was
98.
talking about back then.
Look at 98. Like DMX had two
Two
platinum
platinum,
albums,
yeah, two platinum
multi-platinum
albums.
albums.
Yeah, yeah. Not
Look
diamond, but
at
they
Master in
both
98. In
went
98,
multi-platinum.
Master P had what 10 platinum albums and 11
Yeah,
gold albums
yeah,
or
I ain't gonna
12
lie.
gold
When I
albums,
was
some shit
young,
like
I
yeah,
that.
wanted to be the ice cream man like Master P.
Facts. And we
yeah.
knew that
Charlie
because we
Red
was
too.
kids following the ice cream man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it related to yeah, I'm gonna give it the
Mm-hmm.
90s. And then Tupac, oh
Yeah. Like that's bro, them niggas was having money, but it was like the talent and the influence at that time was
it was
just
more about what you were saying
it
too.
yeah, it
It
was
was
different.
different.
It was just some
It
different
was
shit
more
back
about what
then.
you
It
were
was just
saying.
at its
Like
peak.
and it was more motivational. Now it's more
But at the same time, we ain't there yet. I think we getting back to that.
she said Steve wanted to be I ain't never tried to get crazy.
You doing a
I
hood
was
hop.
though. That was my favorite song in that era.
I'm
Everybody was
so
doing a
mad
hood
that
hop,
I,
I
bro.
like that my camera not working. I'm finna leave and hop in the comments.
no man, stay on man, because we need you.
Like,
Might as
you
well
know what I'm
keep
saying? And
talking
I'm gonna
with
keep
shit.
on
We in
talking,
here.
but like it's just a blank screen. Like that's just not me.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
not
you.
me.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I wanted to
Oh,
be Clips. When Clips came out with grinding,
bro.
I wanted to be
I did want to be for real, bro. I ain't gonna
see
lie, folks. A lot of motherfuckers don't say shit like that, but I was one of
Man,
the type
nah,
of
like
motherfuckers. I
y'all
want to
know who
be
I
for
wanted to
real.
be.
who?
Cameron, nigga.
Ooh.
I wanted to be
Oh, okay,
Oh
Cameron.
okay.
yeah,
Like my name is Rico. Like, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
Rufino has a deep meaning, but the Rico is straight hood rap. Like the Rico comes
yeah.
from paid in full Rico
Yeah.
Cameron. And
Yeah.
then like Rufino is Latin for victorious wolf because that's my favorite animal, and I'm an only child. So lone
See,
wolf,
see,
victorious.
Dipset was like the 2000s because Cameron really came out in the 90s, the late 90s.
Oh, she said you was banging on all granny
Like
tables
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I was.
like what you mean the early 2000s? Like
with the clips.
when
Hell
they,
yeah, bro.
yeah.
I can still
Hold
do
on,
that
hold
shit.
on, hold on, hold on. Keep on going. I was about to. I got a couple bars.
Oh,
Okay. We in the bing with this bitch. Never a thing in this bitch. Shooting at your team in this bitch. Huh. I'm married. Got a ring in this bitch.
Huh?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's how they get. That's how they get for free. Yeah, yeah. That's how they get for free.
it's a
Oh, she
freestyle,
talking
but
about
this
OMG. You used
style
to
ain't
bang on.
free.
Yeah, I
Looking
was
at.
banging on granny tables all day
And
with
no,
the pencil though.
Hey, they used to be mad as hell at
hey,
school
I
for
had to
real.
quit freestyling before I messed up. Like my bars made sense though. Good
No, they
hit.
did. No,
Hey,
that
Good
was
hit.
no,
that
it
was
did.
you
It
was
did.
flowing. You was
I,
flowing.
Hey, when clips dropped that shit, they was
bro,
mad as
every
hell in the cafeteria.
lunch table
Cause
around
yeah,
black
bro,
people
lunch
didn't stand
tables
a
used to
chance.
get it, nigga.
If you was black around a lunch table when that shit dropped, didn't stand a
At
chance.
that time, bro, golly,
And
Hey
fool.
London,
and
That
I'm gonna
shit
be
was
honest. I
crazy.
do
wanted to
people
dress
still
like them
freestyle
niggas
and
too.
make beats on the table at school?
Yeah,
Them niggas
And
was
then you
so
know
like
what?
that
yeah.
grinding, that
You know
grinding
what?
video. They had the throwbacks with
My
the
my
NBA
daughter,
coats and shit. I was like,
And you know what's crazy? Same time on the local level, we was doing the same shit with the beach and
beat
meat
your
records.
meat
yeah, yeah,
record.
yeah, the beats and meets records. And then you know what?
They used
We
to.
would, bro, getting in so much trouble
Okay,
for that shit.
where them
It's your
beats
boy
at?
three, and I'm straight
Hey,
off the block. I'm gonna hit the
Block.
heel and then throw back Jerry side. Yeah,
Jerry
okay,
he
shot.
was
okay,
doing.
Yes.
okay. I see what's
Hey,
going
that's
on
what
here. Oh,
inspired
Bro,
me
told
to
my
you I'm
rap
not on
though.
favorite.
camera.
Niggas
Like,
like
let me
him
get my
really
shit
inspired me to
together.
rap for real, for real.
I'm about
Cause
to,
I'm like,
yeah,
damn, if bro can
I'm
do
gonna
it,
be
I
back
can
back.
do it.
Back
Yeah,
like that.
no, we
Hey, but
real
no,
students
my
of the
daughter
game,
just
man.
confirmed it. Like she got school tomorrow. Like she just came in, and I just asked her. I was like, "Do they still make
Oh no,
beats
they
on the?"
don't.
No, no, Cap. She said they is. She confirmed it.
Oh word?
She said they still making beats on the table freestyling, and it would not be that if it wasn't for the clips
The
and
kids
beats
are
and
all
meat
right.
records.
The kids are all
But they
right.
do be fighting outside the school a lot too. Like you know what I'm saying?
We
We
did
did
Yeah, we
that
that.
did
too.
that
We did
too.
that. The kids are all
Yeah,
right.
the
The
kids
kids
are
are
all
all
right.
right because hey, the outside the school fights be the best ones because they so
Yeah.
quick, but
hmm
it's a lot of damage done
It
right
just be a
there,
lot of
like
egos
right in
hurt.
front of the
It be a
school.
lot of egos hurt.
That's really what it be. Because bro, them bitches
It,
hurt. You don't really even see the scars sometimes, but that shit hurt, nigga, in
I'm
front of the
back.
school. Because niggas be trying to
No,
get
oh,
their
hey,
Sita
best
said
what,
no.
in.
Them kids still do it at the
hey,
roast. Oh, I know they
hey,
do it. I know
Steve, hey,
Aubrey
Steve,
banging on tables. I know
I'm back.
Aubz banging.
They doing the chicken head and
Oh yeah,
everything on
yeah.
you.
Don't
That
do
was
that because
Rico
Don't
right
say
there. Yeah,
I
that was
fuck that
Rico.
bitch up.
That's
bang
Ah,
them
Rico
on
right
you.
chicken
now.
head
But
right now. Yeah,
yeah,
right now. Y'all see I'm back on camera, back in the beam.
I
Yeah.
see you. I see you.
They didn't think I was gonna come back for real, James. But I
You gotta
did.
stay down till you
Man.
come up. You gotta
You
stay
know what I'm
down
saying?
till
But
you.
I did pop back up in this bitch like a motherfucker.
But
Nah,
see, my
Yeah.
you know.
and then my pops used to have me in the studio at a young age and shit. So like I was
Hmm.
just thinking about like the first time I seen Snoop Dogg movie, The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told, when he had joined No Limit,
Oh yeah,
I was like, damn, this
yeah.
nigga used to scare me when I was little.
From Bones.
Bones definitely scared me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Bones has scared me too, for sure.
Bones, yeah, Bones.
Bones didn't
But I
scare me.
think
I
Snoop
was
Dogg
never
got a
like
kind of
scared of
scary
horror movies though.
persona. Back then, he had like Murder Was the Case scared me a little bit. Like the video. Oh,
Yeah. That shit used to excite me.
Yeah, I
I,
used to
I hate.
like that.
Bro, I was never scared of that
I
type of
used to be
shit.
like, man,
Like TV
this
can't
nigga
scare
look
me,
like a
bro. I don't
real
know what it
ghost.
is.
Sheeta said she got
I
a
got
question for you in the comments.
some mental
Oh,
What's
okay.
illness.
What's up? What's up,
what's the
Suge?
question, Sheeta?
What up? What up, though?
I can't wait to
Yeah,
hear that. I can't wait to hear that.
we gon' we get we waiting
No,
on
Yeah,
it.
for sure, for
man.
sure. Hey, no, but I ain't gonna cap with you. When I was looking for my phone, she thought hit me up and was like, "Man, that nigga Al James went hard on your dumb ass. That's what you get." I was like,
I forgot about this.
yeah. I was like, yeah. I didn't know what to say back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even snap back.
I forgot
Damn,
about
she
this
said,
shit.
how old is she?
Uh, Damn, where'd that come from?
That was her question.
Yeah, I know, but I know. Damn.
Oh shit.
How, why she asked you
Listen,
that? I feel like it's
I be
something I don't know.
forgetting I'm 33. Um, I'm a hold on, gotta be 90.
Rico froze? Yeah, that nigga froze.
Gotta be 90.
Look at his face.
Hold on, I'm 91. I had to be already like,
bro, it is hot as hell.
bro, it's hot here. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. See, give me a little time. Hold on. I'm gonna answer that though. I'm gonna answer that because I'm puzzling my brain. Because you gotta be either 93 or 94.
But I was
I started selling what?
like,
What?
I told
You
I was
breaking up, bro.
I'm going 93.
like,
So you gotta be like, I don't even know if you want me to say this we on the stream. Yeah, I know I've been with you, so I'm old though, since my mind don't work the same. I told you I be forgetting I'm 33. I be telling people, oh no, I'm finna be 30. I'm finna be 32. Damn. I know I was already kind of in school when you was born. I'm trying to remember when you was born. Gotta be 93.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 93. And I don't know how old. I mean, I ain't that good at math. I ain't that good with numbers, but because I know you older than Al James.
Oh shit. Yeah. She
I don't know if she older than Rico. No, Rico 92. She ain't older than Rico. Hell no. I'm going 93. So you got to be 31. Or coming up on 31. Am I right?
Is that 31? That would be 32. Coming up on 32.
All right, so damn, I'm going 93, 94. Man, this nigga is crazy.
This nigga stupid as hell.
Make sure y'all keep up the good work. This nigga is crazy.
Nigga, it is.
Yeah. But we can go and hop off though.
I've been looking for some water for the minute. It's way
because we reaching that 2-hour mark. These man, this nigga is crazy. He finna get to just saying random shit. I'm going 94, sis. I'm going 94. If I gotta be, I can't remember like that, but I remember I was already in school, or I probably was already like first, second grade. Okay, yeah, I was right then.
Yeah, 94.
Al James, am I wrong?
Right. No.
He said where JB
wrote the song This nigga stupid as hell. Wrote the song a long time ago.
A real long
1994.
time ago. It might be doo-doo.
JB never be on
here. Yeah, man. JB be having shit going on.
Yeah,
he be having shit going on, man. Shout out to JB though. We ain't shout my brother out. Shout out to JB.
Yeah,
shout out to JB, man. He's a good guy, upstanding guy, Bro do be trying to take care of his family, you know what I'm saying? And we all do. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own situations. I appreciate y'all patience and everything for fucking with us though. I'm just a nigga in the comments. I think he wanted to do this. He always wanted to sit and just observe as a nigga who just watching us.
Yeah.
That nigga is Martin at the Barnell Hill show.
Very mature.
The nigga who yeah, no, I said 93, 94. I know
she talking about Rico.
Oh yeah, she talking to Rico, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's lit over here for real.
This nigga.
Yeah, how I feel in the crowd.
Yeah, he can see them all. He can react and all that good ass shit.
That might be your spot now. You can stay over there, Rico. Me and Al James gonna hold this shit down.
Who you talking to? Who you talking to?
Stay in the crowd, my boy.
Who you talking to? You ain't even know. You ain't even know I was right here by the laptop. You thought I was like texting from the car or something.
You
yeah, you ain't know I was gonna pull up. It's the boogeyman.
Like you went to the car.
I know you.
No,
Go
he
to the
said
car and
Rico
comment
three
on this shit.
times. I showed up like the candy man. That's what happened.
Ha ha ha.
But yeah, like you know what I'm saying, any closing words? I had fun. Like even from the crowd, I had fun. Like this shit.
Oh yeah, it
Bro,
was fun, man. It
I
was
had
fun.
fun this part. I had
Yeah.
fun this part. Uh, Song Wars May 17th.
Oh
Oh
shit,
yeah,
yeah,
we got
most
that coming up.
definitely. Yep,
Yeah.
most
We
definitely,
When is
got
that?
man.
Saturday?
Yeah, that's Saturday.
Saturday. Saturday at where can they find it at Rico Kick?
Kick.com. That's where it's at. We streaming it
Rico
exclusively
Rufino
on Kick.
Kick.com.
At your
You
mama
know what I'm
house.
saying? He said it to
Yeah.
my house.
Uh
Kick.com/Rico Rufino, man. Like, so I'm finna most definitely get on y'all nerves and y'all DM and everything, sending y'all like my kick page and shit. But just accept the shit. Don't be no lame
I
ass
look hot as
ass.
yeah.
hell.
And if y'all want to donate to Lil Aubz, excuse me. And if y'all want to donate to Lil Aubz, we got that the Cash App will be posted in the comments. And you can always reach out to Cedar Burton on and Alicia Taylor on Facebook. They'll give you more details, more info. Go stream for Now I'm Here by Al James 989.
Oh yeah, most definitely stream that.
Definitely,
Wake up
definitely.
to some good shit. It's for the morning and barbecues and shit. Quit being a bitch.
Facts.
For sure. I got a 3 hour drive to another store tomorrow. I'm definitely putting that in
Oh, that's dope.
rotation.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope. DA will be premiering Pussy Whipped and Happy video here on the
Yep.
beam.
Oh yeah. Bing
You
Yep.
know
approved.
what I'm saying? Shout
Trying to make a
out to
circle.
Darrell Austin. Y'all go follow him. Kat always in the club. She always in the bar. She always at open mic doing her shit. She be on some shit.
No, she do
I be
though. She
like,
be up
damn.
there.
Oh shit! Hey, shout out to Drew Cannon, man. He
Oh
said this is
yeah,
my
what up,
first
cuz?
time I caught this
What up,
show.
though?
Yeah, I'm glad
Man,
you're
Drew,
here, man.
you
Welcome to
you
the
That's
missed
my
a
bing.
good
op,
you
bitch.
like we wrapping it up, Drew, but you gotta recheck this one out, man.
Yeah, you
We had a
gotta
Like
good
check this
time on
one
this
out,
we
one.
had a
man.
good
That's my
time.
little op, bitch. That's my shit.
And yeah,
Yeah.
that's my little hot bitch.
Good
Yeah,
pussy,
yeah,
yeah.
that's it. And it's
I
fuck
think
you
I
as
put
a
Rico on that.
sign.
I think I put Rico on that.
No, you did hit me up. Like, hey, Drew, that's funny because me and Drew got a line of communication open, but
Yeah,
Steve
yeah,
is the nigga that like was like, hey, bro, you gotta hear this shit, this that shit.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
I came across it and
yeah,
I was like, damn, he talking crazy. This sounds like some Texas shit.
for
I was
sure,
Nah,
like,
Drew,
man.
you
damn.
But
always welcome. Drew, my cousin too, y'all. Y'all ain't even know that.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
he
ain't
cousins with
related
that.
to
I'm
everybody.
cousins with
Yeah,
everybody in
he
Saginaw.
is.
But
Oh,
yeah.
Cat's Creative Corner. She hosts the open mic on Hamilton Street Pub at Hamilton Street Pub on Tuesdays. What time it start, Cat?
Yeah, what I was just gonna say
How the fuck I freeze again? Can y'all
that.
hear me?
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
hear
can
you.
hear you. We
I
can
didn't
hear
even
you.
realize you was
God
froze.
damn,
Yeah, I hear you.
I ain't even realize you froze. Yeah, me either.
It's like
I'm
it's
frozen.
like when
Hell.
you get in that position, it freeze.
Yep. Yep. And your eyes always closed.
It's back.
Drew, you got any new music on the way? Cause I've been trying to hear some new shit. I ain't even gonna cap to you. You kind of got that Derez Deshaun shit going on.
And again, he got that one mic with off the creative corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm
We
saying? Like
reviewed
shit.
that, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
did.
reviewed that.
But I'll run that bitch back though.
Yeah.
That's a fact. We can
Look
always do
though.
that. I done ran out of Pepsi.
People
You said
keep
what?
telling me that.
Hey, do y'all still drink Pepsi? Al James, I know you don't really
What?
drink pop like that.
Huh?
I said, do y'all still drink Pepsi and shit?
What's up?
Uh
Yeah, you on mute too, sis.
nah. I drink root
Yeah,
beer.
cause we still on the live.
I just don't drink caffeine. That's what it is. Like if it ain't got caffeine, I drink.
Oh, okay. I fuck with that. I've been trying to. My wife
Hold
told me to
on.
stay
Let me
away from the
see.
yellow. I don't know what
I'm
number
I'm
it's
a
yellow
hey
five.
Steve's. I just got a
Oh yeah.
call. I just got a call. Caesar said, "Do you remember this?"
She stole from you.
Oh, that's my bracelet. How she get
I
that?
knew it. I knew it. She stole from you.
Yeah, he do remember it though.
He's been looking for
That's
that.
my. As soon as she put that bitch in the camera, I seen that. That's my bracelet. Tell her hold on to it, you know. Give it to all. Give it to
Hey,
all.
we about to wrap this up. I'm gonna call you after the beans, sis.
Damn, she got my
All right.
bracelet. I got jewelry everywhere.
Man.
You steady
Where
losing that motherfucker.
man, my dog, shout out to Hyder and Amid, man. I think they got my chain. Dog hit me up like, yeah, I found your chain. I'm like,
Then you
damn,
lost.
I ain't even there no more.
Oh,
He
you
got
might as
jewelry
well start
everywhere.
rapping and shit.
Yeah.
That's a track right there.
Yeah.
Left my chain up in Cali.
No, I'm gonna let
Mhm.
Al James do that shit for me. I'm gonna,
Yeah, I do that shit.
I'm gonna let my nigga Steve, my nigga Steve, let this shit in San Diego. That's all
Hey
I
God, I'm
need.
gonna say some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God, straight up. That's all
Not
I
just
Oh
because you
need.
man,
said it. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say some shit like that.
Man,
y'all
do that
niggas
shit.
funny,
I
dog.
swear, I'm gonna be turned up in the car.
Man, it is hot.
Yeah, it's hot. I don't know what the fuck going
I don't
on,
know
but
what's
the
going.
humidity is
I
popping
was about to
around.
say it's too humid around this bitch. You know,
I
Yeah,
don't want to hear
Michigan.
about that shit.
No, bro, I was
Florida,
about to
Florida
say, bro,
sucks.
like, bro, Rico go through this all year, so he ain't tripping.
Man,
But
bro, I went to
nigga,
work the other day and didn't realize I was musty until the last hour of my shift.
yeah, see, it be
damn.
like that though. That
It
Yeah,
humidity
it
be.
is
only
fucked up.
happened like once a year, but like you know what I'm saying. But I know how to avoid people once I realize I'm musty. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
stay away from people type
That
shit.
happened to me once
Yeah,
in high
you got
school.
You know what
to
I'm saying? Like
close
and
your
then like,
arms and
don't get me
shit.
wrong, I be hitting the little hand soap in the bathroom with the
Yeah, hey,
end,
that
but
shit
it
happened to
never
me
do the
once in
job
high
all the
school
way.
because I had used that damn gel deodorant. That was my last time using that shit, bro.
Oh, I
That shit
remember
happened in
those
high
Dog,
school, bro.
days.
y'all
I
know
remember
what
those
And
deodorant
days.
sucks?
nigga, when I tell you that was the most boring day of my school career,
Oh
because
yeah, I
nigga,
believe it.
you got to stay away from every fucking body. I was in that
You
bitch
got
just,
to.
what's up, Al? Don't talk to me. Leave me
You're.
alone, bro. Like just just walk away.
Yeah, what up though, Remy?
She said
But I ain't
arms.
gonna
She
lie
said
though.
hater
I ain't
must
gonna
be
lie though.
musty
Like
motherfuckers arms
I had talked
sweaty.
to a classmate that went to Arthur Eddie with me. And I had like you know what I'm saying. Like I had told her like I remember
You had a
everybody
stench.
called you musty. Like no, they
Mhm.
like she was only musty like 3 days out the whole school year, but
That's all it take though.
we're in our 30s now, and I
Okay.
still remember you
Yeah,
was
it's fucked up.
musty.
It's fucked
I
up.
still remember you was musty. Like people don't forget. Like shit
Yeah,
People don't
no,
that.
forget.
yeah.
Like once
All it
you
take is
musty
one
in
time,
school,
low key, for real.
like
You
yeah,
through.
it take you one time to be musty in public.
That
It's
or pee on
over with.
yourself, any of that shit.
Okay,
And
cat,
you
we
better not
plugging
ever
you, not
shit on
not cat. We
yourself. If you
plugging
shit
you.
on yourself, man,
Hey, I got $5 for one of y'all too.
what?
Name somebody that got beat up on Hamilton and pissed on themselves.
Man, everybody doing that.
Oh,
I,
I ain't getting that far. I don't know nobody who
you
pissed on
you
themselves.
you don't, Steve.
Oh, I do. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why
Messy
I
as
said I ain't
hell.
doing that shit. I already know
Man,
what
he
the
was
fuck you
finna have
talking
me
about.
hit my pants. I was like,
Yeah.
man,
Yes, Rico strikes again. Look,
I'm leaving
I'm,
that alone, man. I'm staying out. That's
I'm
all it
leaving
takes.
that.
Shit.
I'm leaving that alone too. I'm leaving
Musty
that alone.
Mike, dirty. She said Musty Mike, dirty Dave. Hey, dirty Dave is crazy. Dirty
That's
Dave is
wild.
crazy.
Dirty Dave. Man, damn.
Steve, oh,
No,
never. I was
no, she
never
said
musty.
Steve used to be musty on Wilkins.
Never.
Bro,
I was
bro, that was
Damn.
never.
at my crib. You was musty.
Who?
Allegedly. I don't know. They just in the comments. You know, the
Hey,
internet go
bro,
internet.
bro said motherfuckers be trying that natural deodorant.
Bro, I was just
Bro,
finna say that is
his
the
I got
worst
something to say
deodorant.
about that shit.
That
That
is the
shit
worst
is for
deodorant.
people who eat natural. Nigga,
Yeah,
if you eat
you gotta eat
steak
right
and
with that
shit
too.
like
Yeah.
that, you better put on real fucking deodorant, bro.
No,
So,
listen.
Because
so like,
that shit is crazy,
I
bro.
tried that
so
nigga
like,
shit that be at Target. I said, oh
why
hell
you do
no.
that?
Yeah, you can't use that
Why
Luckily,
you
I
shit.
do
was at
that?
the crib,
You
but
can't
no,
use that
please
shit.
don't. Hey, even
That
my
shit is
grandma told me like,
that shit
That's
is for
crazy.
people who
I
like
don't be
vegan
musty.
and shit.
I
That's
Like
don't be.
you,
crazy.
if you
My
don't
wife tell me
eat
that shit all the
shit
time. Like,
like
hey,
that,
damn, I don't be smelling you like that. Like, and
That's
most niggas
crazy.
got stank feet. I don't be having them problems.
oh yeah,
No, like I had homeboys. My parents said they couldn't even come over after they took their shoes off. They said first and last
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember them days too. Yeah, nigga come over,
Yeah,
Hmm.
you
you
got
can't even come over no
you
more
got to
after your
Lysol
second.
the
Shit, we
whole
was
crib.
like that. We was like that. Like just because we was athletes and shit, like we couldn't take our shoes off for shit.
But no, like you
like
like
like if you ain't take
but
a
it's not
bath,
even
nigga,
that.
don't
You
even
gotta
Like,
leave
worry
bro,
your
about
if
it.
you
shoes. You
if
gotta
you
leave your
know
shoes
if you
outside
know
and
you
shit.
just left basketball practice and all that,
Mm-hmm.
don't go to your friend
That's
house.
what I'm talking
Like,
about. Yeah, we
wash your
couldn't take
ass
our shoes
first.
off
Wash
because
them
it was
feet.
like, yeah, we came back from somewhere. Nigga, we ain't,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can't do it.
No,
but I ain't
you
gonna
know what
cut.
smell I hate though? Smelling like outside.
That shit is
My son be
Outside
coming
do
in and
stink.
I be like,
yeah.
Outside
oh
stink
You
like
can
a
yeah.
smell it
motherfucker.
now. Now that you grown, you can smell that shit.
Go and hop in the
Yeah.
yeah,
You
because
can,
when I was a
yeah.
kid I couldn't smell that shit like that. Yeah. When I was a kid I couldn't
hmm
smell it. But
Like, yeah.
now that my son be
Matter of
outside and
fact,
shit, I be like, hey, don't get don't touch that
what's the
water.
odd smell that y'all do like a unconventional one? Cause for me,
Gas.
it's gas. Gas is straight. Mine's is
Skunks.
vacuum.
I like
Mine's is
skunks. Yeah, I do like
I like
skunks.
vacuum. I like the vacuum smell.
I like
I like
vacuums a little
vacuum
bit.
smell too.
That
Vacuum
bro,
smell is
skunks,
cool.
skunks smell like ever since, bro. Weed fucked me up. Cause
Weed,
You
I,
said
I
I feel
told
like
my
if you're a
motherfuckers
son.
weed head, bro, you just like the smell of skunks, bro. Like it's
I
just gonna
like the
happen
smell
at
of
some point.
skunks, bro.
You don't want to
nah,
get hit with
But
nah.
one.
I
Like you
don't.
don't want to smell like one, but
I
it's
don't.
like
no, but when they
it's
get
No,
to the
just when
skunks,
you
because
smell it, like it's
yeah.
like okay, it
nah.
smell like some thrax
If I'm
around
in the
this
car
bitch,
and I'm
but
just
it's
riding past a certain area, I be
yeah.
like, oh, that
That's how
smells
I know.
good.
That's how I know y'all wasn't there. Because Steve's, remember I got held hostage from that Southside skunk over on
No, that's what we
Crestwell.
saying. We don't want to get we
Like
don't want to
no,
smell like that
because
shit.
bro, like we had a skunk that was terrorizing the whole like
It
when I
be
was
like
staying
that,
over there. They was,
Yeah,
but it was
bro.
aggressive as hell.
I
Like
had a
it would like
yeah,
raccoon
I
like
remember
that.
that.
you
I had a
remember that
raccoon
skunk?
like that on 4th Street.
I'm
Diesel
Nigga,
cool on
trucks,
skunks.
I lost
diesel
$10 in
trucks
an
smell good.
inhaler before my AAU trip
You
because
said
of a
diesel
raccoon
trucks?
like that.
That's what they said.
Diesel trucks.
Diesel trucks, yeah. That's kind of gas though, right? That's
Yes,
like
But
gas.
propane.
I put that in the
But
same
the whole
category as
truck
gas.
is like the gas, the oil,
Y'all
all
don't
that
like
good
that.
shit.
I hate the smell of
The
grass.
The
smell of
smell of
grass
grass
Oh my
is
is
I do like that
disgusting.
shit, bro.
It's
I ain't gonna lie,
disgusting.
bro. I do like that shit,
That shit
especially when
make
I
it's
me
hate the
itch.
when it's
smell of
Just
freshly
thinking of
grass.
cut.
that smell make me
Whew.
itch.
Or
That
pine trees. I hate the smell of fucking
damn
pine
nigga,
trees.
you had to leave Michigan.
Yeah, I had bro,
You
Like
had to get
yeah,
the fuck on.
bro.
definitely.
Niggas
Because like
And I
everywhere.
got
who just
allergies
like
and
pine
shit.
sol?
Yeah,
Like
They
the
I had
everywhere.
to. I had to quit
fuck?
fucking with
No,
that.
for real.
I had to quit fucking with that. I said, and I used to cut grass. Like I used to be
Oh
in the
yeah.
field. Like I was trying to make a couple dollars. I
I
like
don't like
rain, man.
rain.
Yeah, I like when it's finna
He
rain. I
what he
like
say?
that.
He said that raccoon was
Oh,
nuts.
she talking about the raccoon I was talking about on 4th Street. That
That
motherfucker was,
chased us from the
bro. I
Civitan.
got chased by this fucking raccoon, nigga, and I lost $10 and an inhaler because of that shit. Because I had to leave my bag, and bro, it was that crazy, bro. Like if it was, because we was them kids, like bro, we could be outside at night. So when at night this motherfucker come out, and it's like you just might as well go in the house because it's like this motherfucker outside. I
Yeah,
hated that
yeah.
That's
motherfucker.
how I was with the skunk.
He was waiting on y'all at the door.
That's
Yeah,
how I was with the skunk. Like
Yeah,
I can imagine,
I
bro.
couldn't even get into my crib because like the
but
front
Mike
door,
used
like
to feed their ass and shit though.
no, I did not feed that fucking skunk, bro. Quit lying to these people, bro. I didn't we're fucking out here feeding skunks for what?
Possums get on my goddamn
I
nerves. I ain't
can't
gonna
believe
lie.
this nigga just said that shit.
No, he'd throw shit out the window though, and I'd be like, all right, that motherfucking skunk gonna come.
I wasn't throwing shit out the window. And the only thing I threw out the window was that dog. That one.
What?
I, never mind,
Oh
never mind.
yeah,
Let me get out of
bro,
here. All right, now it was nice and fun on the beach.
bro. If y'all knew the
I'll
story
let
with the
y'all.
dog,
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, shout out to everybody that slid through. You know what
said
I'm
that
saying?
meant
Shout out
that
to
always gonna be.
and my scissors froze again. That's crazy. That's meant to
It's
me
because you said
leaving
that.
this bitch. Yeah,
Hey,
It's
like you know
because
that
what I'm
you
shit
said
saying.
that.
That
funny,
is
dog.
crazy.
Yeah, you
Nah,
gotta, hey, you gotta do that on story time though, bro. You gotta do that.
man, hell no, hell no.
That shit was hilarious. That dog was resilient as fuck. Like
We
Kevin
ain't
Hart
gonna
said,
we, we ain't
it
gonna
gave me
talk
a
about
beat.
that, man. What was that nigga name? Like Sonic or Flash? Flash. That's
It
what
was
Oh,
it
we
was.
Flash.
did get that raccoon gone though. I ain't gonna lie.
That
What
I
nigga
y'all
name
lied
was
for
popping?
mine.
Flash.
Y'all popping?
Shout out
No,
Flash,
no,
man.
no. What we did was my dad did some diabolical shit.
Shout out that boy
He
Flash,
took
man.
pie pans and took grape soda and antifreeze and poured them in there and just set them on the corners around the neighborhood. Man, we woke up the next morning, it was just raccoons laying right next to the motherfuckers. Some beavers too, because we got hella beavers. But nigga, we got that raccoon out of there
Hold up, where y'all got beavers at?
at the hood, in the hood, on Carroll Street.
Y'all ever
They
seen?
be in Saginaw deep.
Y'all
Like,
seen beavers
yeah,
Hell
wherever
in the
you got
yeah.
like
sag?
vacant lots and shit, you gonna have
Yeah.
them. We got, bro. We got so much shit in the
Where they
hood
would
now,
dig.
bro.
I
It's
used to see where
crazy,
they would dig and shit at.
man. It's so much shit on Carroll Street. It's
I
crazy
thought
now,
that was
bro.
groundhogs.
We got turkey vultures.
Groundhogs dig too, but
Yeah, we got
beavers be
groundhogs
trying
too.
to find water. And
Yeah,
shit.
because we so close to the river.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas
they be
had
trying to find
beavers.
water. We
I'll
used to
never
do that
forget.
shit.
I'll never forget. I saw a cat fight a squirrel on the south side.
Oh no, we put a
That's
cat in the
possible.
trash
Yeah, I
can
see that.
with a
I see
with a
that.
puppy pit
Yeah,
bull.
like them motherfuckers used to fight like a motherfucker. I used
But
to
shit,
be entertained.
we got vultures now. We got
Vultures in the sag is
we got
very city
foxes.
appropriate.
Oh, foxes! I used to always see foxes, bro. I used to see foxes
Yeah,
in the
we always
slip.
had foxes, but
Yeah, but
and
I
we
ain't gonna
always
lie.
had
When I was
deer
in I was
like
in San
in the
Diego.
neighborhood.
I'm coming up. It's a busy street. I'm coming up on a busy street. It was a dead possum in the middle of the street. It was a fucking eagle, bald eagle.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch was just sitting there. I'm riding past. I'm finna hit his ass. You know what I'm saying?
We got a bunch
But
of them here too. They live
I said,
on
damn,
Washington
he's sitting
by the
there
river.
just eating, just happy.
We got a bunch of them bitches here. I seen
I
one
believe it.
scoop up where they live at on Washington by the river at Vets on the way
Oh,
to
okay,
Bay
yeah,
City.
yeah, yeah,
Bro,
yeah. That makes sense.
it was a big
But they
ass
say
rat.
they gonna rock.
Bro,
They
it was a
gonna
big
get back
ass
to
rat crossing the street, and the eagle just came and scooped that bitch up. And I'm like, God damn. But I done seen a few of them bitches around here. Like, just,
yeah,
they be
you'll
out
see
here.
him.
And
I used to see a lot
they
of
go back
falcons
to
in the
where
sag.
they
I used to see
like
a lot
right
of
now.
ravens. That's what it was. A lot of ravens in the sag.
Oh yeah, we do got
I used to see a lot of ravens in there, and they say that shit mean like your people coming back to see you.
Yeah,
They say that's the sign of that shit.
we had an owl. That bitch in the zoo now.
Oh, my great grandma used to love owls.
Yeah, that motherfucker used to
I
sit
used to, hey,
on top of the Delphi building, on top of that jumbotron.
she used to feed them bitches like how she feed the birds.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was so
Them
relaxing.
owls, bro, you don't hear them bitches coming. You can't hear them bitches, bro.
No,
Like that, them bitches different.
them bitches subtle. They subtle. They move like you know what
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
saying?
I was watching this video that was talking about that shit. Like, it was like measuring the amount of sound it make from his wings compared to other birds, bro. It don't make no fucking sound, bro. That shit weird as hell.
Yeah, but see the owls in San Diego, them bitches they'd be right outside my crib, bro.
I don't
Yeah,
trust owls.
I
I don't
love
trust
owls. I ain't
owls.
gonna lie, but they scared in a bitch.
I don't trust
Yeah,
owls
the
at
way they
all.
can move their heads and shit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I fuck.
Because I done
Mhm.
I
seen
fuck.
so many up close. Like I be like real deal. Like god damn. Like and they
Yeah.
big, bro. They so fucking big.
Yeah,
They
they big as
remind me of
hell.
my great grandma. They remind me of her. I'd be like, damn. Every time I see one, I'd be like, that's my nana.
Yeah, they say
Yeah,
it's like one of them good things to see one of them motherfuckers.
yeah it
Like,
is.
but
And we had one that used to live in our tree in San Diego. He used to hoop, hoop, hoop. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
they just scared to see if you don't
He
see
talking
them
about they
bitches.
used to hoo hoo.
Hoop,
Hooty
hoop.
hoo.
Yeah.
I had a master P owl in that bitch.
Yeah.
Shit, that's Big Boy our name.
Master
What
P.
master P?
No, Big Boy. I mean, Hootie Hoo.
Oh, that's what he named his owl?
Yeah, the one from the Miss Jackson video. That's his owl.
Oh, that's dope.
Go look at your
Yeah,
Facebook.
that nigga be on Instagram with
Go
it
look
and
at your
shit. But
messages.
it's Hootie. That's Hootie. Name of the
Hootie.
owl. Yeah, Hootie Hoo.
Yeah.
Go look.
Hey, who was the better actor in ATL, T.I. or Big Boy?
Go look.
I'm gonna give
You
it to
don't want
Big
to see
Boy.
that.
I'm gonna give it to
T.I.
Big Boy.
did good though,
He
but
did good.
Big Boy captivated a nigga with that shit. That nigga was
Little
Big Boy
Big
was
Brother.
good, bro.
That
Yeah,
little
No,
Big
you
Brother.
were right.
Big Boy was just fire in
All
that
right, man. I'm
motherfucker.
gonna get
You
on up
had
out of
who on
here.
the Jim Jones plan?
Yeah, we got him.
You had
We
me on
going
it.
we going on two.
You know it's were right.
Hey, we appreciate
And
everybody.
I'm so
Hey,
messy
the
on the
chat was
internet.
lit.
For real.
The chat
I ain't
was
gonna
lit today.
disrespect you.
And we was lit today. Shout out to Al James. Shout out to Rico Rufino.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
Y'all was lit today. This was a good pod. I like it.
it. Man, yeah, man. So what can I say, man? Like so, you know, it is always gonna be said that man that not always gonna be that. But yeah, it's a lot of things going on. Song Wars on
Man, I
Yeah.
appreciate
Saturday.
it.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Fuck the other side. You know what I'm saying? Team Rico versus everybody. You
Squad.
know what I'm saying? A lot of team
But
DK been like,
I'm a judge, y'all. I'm a judge, so I ain't no bias my way.
Yeah, we ain't
and it's
talking to
up
you.
with you too. It's up with you
We
too.
ain't talking to you.
Yeah, we ain't talking to you, nigga.
I don't know y'all.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
y'all. I
like
don't
yeah.
know y'all. I don't
Matter of
fuck with
fact,
y'all.
There's a stranger on this pod. You're not
There's a
supposed to
stranger
be
in
here.
my body.
You're not supposed to be here.
Feel like Woody. There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my circle.
Y'all niggas ghetto as hell. Y'all niggas been ghetto this whole pod. I can't
Yeah,
believe
no,
y'all.
this was a ghetto pod.
No.
That might be the name of
But
this
I
shit.
fucks
The
with
ghetto
it.
pod.
Yeah, I do fucks with it. Y'all was ghetto as hell. But
I've
no,
been
we can't
ghetto
call
my
it that
whole
because we had
life.
Aubrey at the beginning.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
It's crazy because this pod started off so wholesome.
It
Yeah.
did. It did.
Next thing you know, they was talking about getting pissed on and Diddy and all this other
Leave it up to the entertainment world. Leave it up to the entertainment.
the
Yeah.
real reason why we even started this pod was because of Lil Aubrey. But
Yeah.
that shit got grown as hell as soon as she left this bitch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Well, it was her mama
Grown-ups are
who brought up the
terrible.
Diddy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we out of here, man. Like Sue said that,
Appreciate
meant
y'all for
that.
coming to fuck with us, man. Thank y'all.
I'm kind of scared to play the outro because Aubrey, she
Man, go on with that bullshit. But no, I
shots was
respect it though.
fired.
I respect
Shots
it
was
though. I be
fired.
liking
She was
I
like,
like
"What
when
the
artists
fuck?"
talk like that. Especially she's so young. I fuck with that.
Yeah,
She's like,
yeah. She was like, hey,
"What
y'all gotta
is
have me
this?"
on this bitch. It ain't popping.
No, we gonna hold her to that, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Lil
she gotta write
Aubz,
the
man.
song. She gotta write a
Yeah,
good song.
she gotta do something then.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, y'all, man.
But yeah, we out of here
Peace.
to the next time, man. Good W Bean, man. W
Let me
Bean.
put my shit back.
W Bean, man. Said that, meant that, always gonna be that. We cueing the outro. See y'all next time.
You so sick of all them podcasts around the way, where they give you more drama than give you game. A show that's just for you, but your mama can chill and play. Wanna be entertained? Oh, I know just a place. You got a question, just ask Al James, cause he know. And no one pushed the needle like that boy Rico Rufino. Ladies crazy for JB, they be hating, he ain't single. We all got style with ease, that's for steez. If you ain't noticed the beam, Nate, Nina, we discussing everything. Except for fake people, bullshit and selling dreams. Hustlers and civilians can't forget about the beans. As long as they real and they always welcome at the beam.